Hello, hello, and John Crail. Good to see you guys. So, if you guys wanted to see, yes, I have Ellie, but it's bad. Let me just. Everything's pink. Look at how pink everything is. It's like, oh look, Ellie's on display. Oh look, Ellie's the icon. Oh look, she's the frame. Oh look, the Ellie emblem. Oh look, more Ellie. I wonder if I have a favorite character. I wonder. It's a big. So I guess I have ads. We'll sit tight and wait a minute. That's fine. Oh, there you go. Thanks for the sub, my guy. Now you're free from the ad howl. But yeah, look at this. I have all the Ellie. In fact, let me hide my Fugi. Look at this. We have Ellie. And Ellie. And Ellie. All of her. She's all triple S. Every single one of them. And her elf, which is maxed out. And both of her Elysian Realm emblems. Don't worry about that. And look. Everything is pink. Don't worry about it. It's great. We love to see it. And yes, before we even get to the question, of course my Ellie is max. And her weapon is also max. Well, yeah, we don't... I told Shirley how much I spent to do this. And she's disappointed in me. Because there was a lot of money I spent on this. There she blows, Captain. Yeah, I spent a lot. I spent a bit. It was worth it, though. I mean, look at her. Look at how pretty she is. We love her. She's the fucking best. I love this. I love that this is like a sort of like magician thing too. Or not magician. Fuck, what am I talking about? Musician. Because... Do you have a weakness for Ellie? I do. She's my favorite. The reason why I like this as a musician thing for her is like they had her do. I think they had like the concert a while back, like months ago, and they had her do something like this too. It wasn't the same outfit; it was like a different thing, but they had like a little conductor thing for her then too. And I kind of glad to see that come back as a motif here. It's very fun. It's very good. Also, can we appreciate this goofy fucking event? Right now, hold on, let me go back and turn on the actual sound effects. I turned it down so I could just play the music from the other thing. Let me show. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's also the charm on my phone. She's everywhere. Everywhere is Ellie. You can never be free of Elysia in my streams here. But yeah, look at this goofy fucking event where you play as it's just cube. Ellie's a cube. They've done this again. Look at her. She's a cube. This is the silliest fucking thing. I love these events. Everyone loves this, and it's great. You have art for this? Made like a year ago, actually. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, we can quit this because I've already done this. We are not doing the current event, by the way. The current actual event is this one, which I have not recorded today's stuff for. But like, yes, this is going on. It's another Elysia focused event, and it's great, and we love it. I haven't really done anything with her. You posted in media? Oh, let me see this. Let's see what you got. I like that. That's actually great. Hold on, let me open this up so I can show it to chat. Open link. There you go. The hell is this? I don't know what you mean. Speaking of, I was like in the part 2 open space, right? And something that I thought was very funny was that there was a conversation you can have talking to May, and May was like planting pink flowers because she thought of Ellie, and then she sort of like immediately starts praising her even though Ellie's been dead forever. But then Bronya also wanted to talk, and what did Bronya want to talk about? She wanted to share dessert with Entropy And then she talked about how she tried to do like food deliveries to save Studio Reason because they weren't like making any money selling games. But then she can't do it anymore because she parked illegally and lost her license again. And I'm like, what is the bit of like Bronya always losing her fucking license? It happens so often, and it's my favorite thing. It's so good. There's a ton of really good and spicy Ellie May art. Oh yeah, I've seen. There's another artist I see regularly who does a lot of like Ellie May art, which is pretty good. It's good stuff. Also, another new things for this patch. Let's see. There's a new outfit for Coralie, which I don't have yet because this is for the event. Which this is cute. I like this. It's good for her. But the real showcase of this patch, which I'm gonna also have to wail to get because it's just one of those things. Where is it? Where is Kiana at? Damn it. Okay, here she is. So Kiana also has a new one, which is this. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is, first of all, but also appreciate the goofy snowman in the background. You've got the Terry Derp, the Kiana and May ones, Bronya and Seely, the Himiko one back there, Durandal and Rita, Fuqua. I'm assuming these two over here are maybe like Cinti and Veliona, but I'm not actually sure about these two over here in the back. Or this one up here. I'm not sure who this is supposed to be either. But this is gorgeous. I love this. What a great outfit this is. And what I love about this outfit is that it's like a sort of reimagining of a really, really old one that we've had since like the game launched. Because the original one, let's just swap this over to all Kiana outfits. Where's the original Kiana one? Yeah, it was this. So we've had this outfit from like the very beginning, and they took this shit and they changed it to fucking this. Like, what a goddamn glow up. Like, what the fuck? This is good shit. So whenever this comes out, I am absolutely wailing money to get this because it's amazing. I love this. Where is our precious rice cake? I would love to know too. I want to know how the like, rice cake's look changes here. But I don't know that we can get Kiana to do anything to show rice cake in this. I don't think we can anyway. Also, look at how like amazing her eyes look. Like this is just from this outfit in general, or not outfit, but from like this battle suit. I love that her eyes are like fireworks behind them, just sparkling. How great is that? Like I love that so much. I cannot wait to wail for this outfit. I need it. It's very, very good. And how much you would have bet she let Bronya do her fucking hair? She's got the drills now. They added her eye colors to some of the crystals. Yeah. The crystals have like a lot of good, like it's all the same color scheme here. They have like the two different kinds of blues they've got going on and then the pink highlights. So they have all of her colors here and it changes with the shader, which I think is really great. I like that. I need to figure out how they do that. So whenever I model stuff for Coco in Blender, I can figure out how to do that same kind of effect. Because I love that. Like, that's just really good. It's great. I can't wait for this. But this is an Ellie stream. And I have not done anything with Ellie at all. I wailed for her. She's absolutely broken now. Because, obviously. But I've not actually played her tutorial or anything. So I don't even really know how much she plays. Other than what I played for, like, some of our daily stuff. So we should probably, maybe, go do that. Tactics class. Let's go do her tutorials. We'll see how Ellie actually is supposed to work. No, let me play with my Ellie. Mine's better. I want mine. Alright, what does it say? What are we doing? Alright, High Love Elf is a Stardust type ice damage dealing bow user. She can create and upgrade Ever Blooming Garden to gain numerous effects. Okay. So Ellie's basic attack consists of 4 sequences. Her basic attack can restore extra SP. Okay. Ooh. I like the Cupid arrow thing with her. That's fun. Consider that she's like the messenger of love, I guess. That makes sense. Tap the weapon thing to use weapon skill, creating the Love Blossom around the enemies. Okay. Oh yeah, it's like a jellyfish, but also blossom. So hold her ult to charge the ultimate, gradually consuming more SP to fire more arrows. I do know this. I have seen this. Okay. That's not too bad. While Love Blossom is present, arrows fired by her ultimate will lock onto the flower cluster, dealing additional damage and triggering Ever-Blooming Garden. Ever-Blooming Garden's lifetime increases with ultimate charge time. Okay, so... Hey, what the fuck? Hold on. I did this. It's a timing thing. Hold on, I have to wait for it to recharge. Just give me a second. Okay, I see. That makes sense. While Ever-Blooming Garden is present, basic attack sequence 4 deals additional damage, and the first basic attack sequence 1 triggers Time Fracture. Okay, Ai-chan, I don't need you to do this. I can figure it out on my own. You know, the real question though is how is the Elysian Realm gonna change this? Because you know it's gonna. Okay. I got the basic attack stuff down. Oh. There is a thing this does. She has the fucking streamer chat. And instead of clicking through this, we can spam likes to give Ellie this. That is hysterical. We've never had a win screen where you can interact with it in this way. Our streamer girl, Elysia. We have to simp a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That is such a fun thing. She needs her streamer clout. She does. Absolutely. You know what? Like, I remember seeing somebody, and the context for why I saw this was not relevant, but somebody was talking about how in one of the original interviews talking about Elysia as a character, they mentioned like a bit of narcissism for her, which I think is like yes and no. However, I can say that as a content creator, as like a streamer, there is a bit of like narcissism you sort of have to do something like this in the first place, and I think that goes for basically every streamer. There's a twinge of that for everyone. There are no exceptions. It's basically everyone. Because you all kind of want that attention, just a bit. And I think it's very funny that that's the role they gave Ellie. It suits her very well. It's very funny. It's just kind of an amusing thing to think about. Alright, how do we pair her with Coralie? I need to know. I still don't feel like I understand Coralie. I'm going to redo her tutorial because I don't feel like I remember it very well. Okay, when enemies are time slowed or when teammates use their weapon skill or ultimate, Ellie's QTE triggers. So use Coralie's weapon skill. And then swap to Ellie. Okay, that's not so bad. You do some kind of narcissist or else you'll fold like a lawn chair. Yeah, absolutely. You have to be a little bit thick-skinned. You have to be a little bit egotistical. Just a bit. Not entirely full of yourself, but I feel like it's a little bit of that there. Okay, as Ellie, when activating Stellar Outburst, Love's Expanse will spawn. Love's Expanse starts in early spring state. Okay. So during Stellar Outburst, use weapon skill generates Love Blossom. After casting weapon skill, you can cast a special weapon skill to make it bloom. Ah, okay. Attacking with pollen, I see. When her ultimate hits Love Blossoms in bloom, it will sequentially upgrade Love's Expanse to Warm Spring and Lush Spring estates and increase basic attack damage. Oh! I didn't know I could do this! That's actually kind of sick. You can spawn the flower field that makes everyone hit emotional damage. Just a bit. We all take emotional damage from this. Achin will upgrade her thing directly to Lush State. Yep, there it is. When in Lush Spring State, you can unleash Link Ultimate. Time Frozen Domain will be present for the duration. Stellar Outburst will end along with the skill. Dude, that's actually sick. I gotta practice with that. Let me do this. Additionally, when the ult is charged to max arrows, it can be directly chained into Link Ultimate. Additionally, during Stellar Outburst, when Ellie's ultimate lacks extra SP, it can overdraw SP into negative values. She cannot use her ultimate when her SP is insufficient or negative. Interesting. Okay, let's refill this first of all, because I want to test this. So let's do that. Did I not do that right? I don't think I did that right. Okay, so they did this. Okay, so we do that, which protects the bloom, and then this does that. Then we charge it again. And then we do it again. Oh no, we didn't do it right. Because we triggered the ult too soon. Everyone roll 2d6 side damage. Exactly. Okay, let's try it again to get a good sense of how this works. Okay, that. Did that not go into the Lush State again? Hold on. Let me go look at what this actually says here. Okay. I'm not sure that I understand how that actually does the thing. One more time. One more again. Okay, we do this. Okay. I sorta get it. I guess like if you cast the ultimate, then it goes right into that. I'm gonna want to redo that once I get a better sense of how it works. I'm wondering, because like usually when we go to the Elysian Realm, it adjusts the Stellar Outburst stuff. So I'm wondering if that's how that's gonna work here. Okay, let's just do the basic team cycle. We'll figure it out later. She does ice damage, but they have her with 2 fire characters. That's something. I know Kiana can be used for elemental DP or elemental support, so I know that's what that is, but it's kind of just funny to think about. Alright, what's the actual team combo here? Aichin will demonstrate the team rotation for Ellie, Coralie, and Kiana in normal state. First, switch to Kiana, cast her combo attack, then cast the ultimate to trigger Coralie's QTE. Okay. So hold attack, and then go into the ultimate, swap over to Coralie's QTE. Cast Rampant Dragon Claws, recover 1 stack of Guzzle Flames, and cast the ultimate. So, that. The base switch up, ult triggered for both. Then swap to Ellie via QTE, cast her weapon skill, charge ultimate to max arrows to spawn Everblooming Garden, repeatedly cast basic attack followed by charging ultimate to maximum arrows again to complete rotation. Okay, that actually seems like a pretty easy general rotation. Like, as far as like how this stuff usually goes, this doesn't feel very complicated. Like, that's actually really straightforward. Then you just swap over to Ellie, or not, to Kiana. Let's see. So you can do that. I would prefer to do it like this. Then do ult. Swap to Coralie. Remove that. Swap to Ellie. You probably do like this, then you can swap over to Stellar Outburst. That. And then I guess to this. I'm just trying to guess how they're gonna do this. I'm not actually sure. I really cannot wait to start the Elysian Realm run for this, so we can see how much damage my whaled Ellie can actually do. Alright, Ellie. Let's go to your last two. Because these are the ones that are actually gonna matter. So. What do we do? What you got? I need to know. Okay, team synergy. Hold on, I got a ban on a bot. Banned. Alright, I actually want to demonstrate the rotation for these three during Stellar Outburst. Okay. As Ellie cast her weapon skill, then special weapon skill to make the Love Blossom bloom, then charge the ultimate upgrade Love Expands to Warm Spring. Okay, yeah, this part we know. Alright, switch to Kiana by QTE and directly cast her ultimate. Okay, so we're boosting the damage that the last part's gonna do. Swap to Coralie, cast her ultimate. Then switch back to Ellie by QTE, cast weapon skill, special weapon skill to make it Love Blossom bloom, charge ultimate upgraded to Lush Spring. Oh, so you just have to do that again. Okay, I see. You just have to do that twice. That's actually not so hard. And then you do her ult and that should do everything you need to do. Okay, yeah. That's a really easy rotation. Like, that is an amazingly simple rotation. Alright, so let's try it ourselves here. Stop over here. Do this. Over to that. Go to Kiana. Then Coralie. Back to Ellie. And that's really easy. Okay, yeah. That's really easy. And you would just go into her basic attacks again. I got you. I love all the random like emoticons and stuff. And the constant flowing back and forth here. That's fun. Sup? Hi, Charlie. We're learning how Ellie works. I haven't done the tutorial yet. All I did was spend money. Oh, we put her with Vita and Sparkle. An interesting pairing, these three. Because, like, Ellie would not hate anyone. Like, I don't think she can. I don't think Vita would like Ellie. Like, at all. And there's some, like, canon reasons for this, too. Like, let me go back to this for a minute. If we go to... Oh, where is it? God, how do I get to that again? Okay, if we go back to this event, I think is what this was. Yeah, it was this one. So in this event, there's like the Hirsch of Corruption shows up, but I'm pretty sure it's an avatar that Vita made specifically to like fuck with Elysia. So her entire thing, this entire like event was, Ellie's fake. I don't trust her. I don't buy the shit. Why does everyone like her and not me? Vita is jealous and petty. And Ellie's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's skip through all the dialogue. Don't worry about this. Skip it all. I just wanted to see stuff. God damn it. There's so much dialogue. See, this is why I didn't do these. I had to record all this stuff. Whatever. It's in there somewhere. I like this. Also, a good thing about this, too, is at the very end of this, for people... I wonder if it'll just show me. Hold on. Can I just... Oh, I can't. Okay. There's something very funny that happens in this, which is that, like... People on Twitter have decided they don't think Ellie was ever meant to be a lesbian. Even though she is, like, the most overtly lesbian character of anyone ever. In this fucking, like, section here, she has little, like, cupcakes that she's made of everyone. And she takes the little Elysia one and she just pushes it over where it's leaning up against the Eden one. And I'm like, she has to, like, be leaning on her wife. Like, come on. They do this shit all the time with her. She's the best. Let's see. No, I don't need this. I was hoping I could find it, but I can't. Also, these events are supposed to be canon, which raises a lot of questions, because as far as I can tell, they're like not really like relevant to anything. So my thinking is that like maybe these are like what Kiana is dreaming about as she's pulling bits and pieces of people's memories into her dream while she's in a coma. These people are just ignoring the truth. Yeah, imagine like playing a Honkai game and thinking that like some of the most overtly lesbian characters are not lesbian. Like, we haven't got this yet, but apparently in this patch, they have like Layla and Entropy, or yeah, like Layla, Entropy, and Senna. And there's like a story focused on that, whereas like Senna and Entropy are like very, very, very overt Yuri, and they have like Layla regress to be like a child. And she's like their daughter. And it's extremely fucking funny. Because, like, there's no subtlety to it anymore. Like, at all. Or you watch, like, Helia and Corley's arcs, and you tell me that shit isn't lesbian as fuck. Like, come on. I feel like there's no way they can be canon. Yeah, but, like, that's the weird thing, though. Is, like, you think it wouldn't be. But all of these Voyage anecdotes, all of these have been canon. Where, like... We have the Sparkle one, which we know did actually happen. We have the Kiana stuff, which happened in her dream world, and then they brought Rice Cake out into reality. Like, we know this is real shit. All of these are real. All of these are things that have happened in the main timeline. But, like, then we get to this one, which is a sequel to, like, an older event that's not on this list anymore because it was in part 1. And it has, like, dead characters and people who should not be here, like Cecilia and all the Flame Chasers and stuff. And the only way that makes sense to me is that Kiana, like she did earlier in this section, she, like, has created a sort of, like, dream bubble, and it's taking snippets of people's memories and creating this space where she's sort of, like, living out her own little, like, fantasy in a sense. Like, that's what this, I feel like, has to be. But I don't know, and it's so weird that they put it in here where, like, we know all the rest of these things happened. And then we could just get to these ones, like these two, and then the ones happening right now. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I have so many questions about how that's supposed to work. I like some explanations here, Helia. Please, I beg of you, give me something to work with. Ah, damn. I didn't quite get the bingo on that one. That's fine. Let's go back to the tutorial stuff. Wait, that's not right. Where was that? It's under Event Tactics over here. We still need to figure out how this works. Hoyo is all about the Yuri yearning. Ain't no two ways about it. If it weren't so overtly in your face, I might give the argument a little credit. Yeah, it's like... some of the most overt writing that they could do without just straight up, like, showing them making out on screen. But even then, people still deny that because, like, think about, like, Bronya and Sealy. Like, in the manga, Sealy kisses Bronya. Bronya throws herself to the, what is, she believes at that moment, certain death to rescue Sealy from the, like, Sea of Quanta. And you're telling me that isn't, like, straight up just lesbian? But people are like, nah, Bronya's homophobic coded. I'm like, what fucking game did you play? Genuinely. I have no idea, like, what game you guys played, but, like, it's not Honkai. Bronny is, like, peak yearning, honestly. It's hilarious. Alright, iChain demonstrates the team rotation for Sparkle, Vita, and Ellie during Stellar Outburst. Okay, so Sparkle activates Stellar Outburst. Oh, Sparkle doing this first. Okay. So then she casts Ultimate on herself and attacks repeatedly to rapid attack, triggering multiple domain resonance marks. Okay. Okay. So just her usual, like, rotation for damage. Then you switch to Vita, who will directly command Star Traveler to attack, which triggers domain resonance marks and casts Ultimate. Okay, so swap over to Vita, do her ult. And then, yes, swap over to Ellie via QTE, mash attack, repeatedly trigger domain resonance marks, then cast her ult. Oh, this is like a different cycle of stuff. It goes right into Lush Spring, too. Interesting. Okay. I see you. When Sparkle enters via QTE, cast Enhanced Combo Attack, followed by another combo attack that casts Ultimate and select herself. Alright, so we're kind of just, like, cycling between all of this until it runs out, right? That's how this works? Oh no, I guess that's just it. Okay, yeah, that's easy. That's not a big deal, just the usual shit. Especially the memes that Prometheus is the biggest gay hater. I don't know where that comes from, but it's like, I've seen those too. I think it's from, like, one Twitter account, like one of those, like, gimmicky ones. I think they're the ones that have been keeping that meme alive, and it's just kind of stuck. I don't know why, but it's just kind of stuck. Okay, we have done our tutorial. Is there any other tutorial I need to be doing? I think there's a few. Okay, that's the event stuff. That's Ellie in Wonderland. That's this thing. Oh, yeah, I've already got Song... I forgot I have Songshua's thing, too. I have, like, her new outfit. Watch a tutorial video. We don't have to do that, though. I don't need to watch tutorials. I got it. Oh, we need to do this. We need to see how this stuff works. Okay, yeah, let's see how this one is. I don't think it's going to change much about it. It's just her pre-arm. Alright, so when equipped by Ellie during Astral Ring charging, if SP is less than 150 or casting weapon skill, it restores it to 150. What the fuck? Really? Okay. That's actually really helpful. So that's all it does, but it just makes you cast Ultimate faster. Okay. Yeah, that's helpful. Good thing I have that. Technically, there is something else new that I don't think we have a tutorial thing for at the moment, which is that Rebirth Sealy gets a new thing, too. I do have the weapon for that. It's not Sin 3 yet, because that's expensive, and Ellie took a lot of money from me. Like, to the point that I completely forgot that we even had it. So, like, if you go over here and look at this. I did, like, the equipment supply stuff for Ellie's things, whatever. I got all of Ellie's stuff. It's supply B. All of this is, like, new stuff for Rebirth Sealy. Which I completely forgot was even happening. But I've played it. It does feel alright. I think it changes her meta a bit, but, like, it's more so just letting her have access to the Astral Op system, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we've done our tutorials. We have done other stuff. Now it's time. Let's do Super String Dimension because I need to finish this week. I can't not do this. And hey, speaking of Sealy, we have Sealy and Ellie and Vita, so we can try playing around with this. It's all equipped. Also, this outfit for Sealy is so fucking good. I love this. I don't remember how this thing works. I think it locks her into this form. I don't think we swap forms anymore. Yeah, I think it's swap. I think it makes her DPS. And we force Ellie into a sort of support role here. Okay, let's see how we can actually get her to work. Let's do that. Alright, let's go to Stellar Outburst. Let's check this shit. Oh, because Ellie's not the leader, she does this other stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What is Sealy's Stellar Outburst in this context? I feel like there should have been a tutorial for this, and I must have missed it. Oh right, this is a whole thing, isn't it? Ghost rolling refreshes behind an enemy. It's this one. I forgot how this works. Hey, could we not do that? I wanna play around with Sealy for a minute. Okay, I think what her thing is actually doing is it's giving her access to bits of her moveset from both forms instead of having her swap forms like she did before. I think that's what that's doing. Okay, Vita, do your shit. You also have the pay-to-win outfit because I refuse to do anything cheaply in this game. Because why would I do anything cheaply at all when I can wail instead? Yeah, her moves don't really change much. It just changes what you have access to, I think. Go attack the right color ghost, but it says, yeah, I wasn't really reading it, to be honest. When it comes to these, like, Super String Dimension stuff, I don't really read it all that closely. I'm like, as long as I can finish it, and I'm not being demoted, I think I'm generally okay. Oh, hey, we can play around with Sungshu's new outfit. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. Probably get this battle pass at some point. I want the weapon and sticks. Yeah. You should. It's good. I just obligatorily always get it. So I may be like a bit biased. Alright, Coralie, let's go ruin some shit. Alright, what is... I forgot what Sungshu's, like, thing changes. I guess it changes some of the particle effects around her attacks and stuff. It is pretty. Alright. And of course she strips when she does her ultimate, which is really funny. That is never gonna not be hilarious to me. Like, that's always great. Our sweet baby rice cake. Go, rice cake! While you're still alive, because Vita might kill you later. We don't know. If Vita harms rice cake, I might have to, like, we might have to cancel Vita. Bam, bam, bam! And then back over to Sungshu. Alright, where are we at? Come on. She better fucking not. Yeah, the last trailer we had with Coralie, that put me on edge. So I was like, if Vita does anything to Rice Cake, I'm gonna fucking scream. You better not fight her, because I will kill everyone in this room, and including myself. Not allowed to harm Rice Cake. Bam! Coralie is still really fun to play too. I like Coralie's stuff. Oh no, let me swap. I wanted to see her win screen. Well, I was gonna swap over to Songsho's win screen, but I guess not. Easy peasy. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, this is back to this stuff again. So I'm thinking, like, if I understand this team set up correctly, it's Ellie and Vita are support for Seely. Seely's your main DPS here. That's what I'm gathering from this team. I feel like. It kind of has to be that way. Alright, let's go over to Vita, do her ult, that ready to go. Also, Vita can just, like, do all this shit. She's just a tycoon. Maybe Vita's the DPS here. I didn't really think about that. Like, usually Rebirth Seely is a support role character. So, like, maybe... I don't know. Maybe like Seely is the DPS, Vita is support and sub DPS, and Ellie's support in this context. I feel like that sounds right. That feels correct. I like her Astral Op stuff though. Oh yeah, her ult changes. I forgot about this. Ooh. Attack the blue ghost. Red ghost defeated. Attack the yellow ghost. Alright, come here, red ghost. I need you to die. Right. Ellie, I need you to do your stuff. And then go over to Vita, casting her stuff. Back over to Seely. Combo with attack. And her, one of her ults anyway. That's a regular one. It doesn't feel like they changed her like that much. It's more so just her Astral Op stuff. Also, we're getting the ult like way faster than I thought. Simon says has challenge. It kind of is, isn't it? Go, Ellie. You're in charge now. Alright, let's do easy peasy. Alright, now are they gonna make me change my team again, or are we gonna be able to use the same recommended team? There we go. Thanks, Ellie. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be the Ellie DPS team. Yeah. Because this is the Stardust and then Fuhua. Which Fuhua's gonna be easy to beat up. This is her old one. This is her soldier form. We can beat her up. That should be easy. I ain't that worried about it. Not at the moment, anyway. Alright, let's go to Vita. Oh, I suppose that Vita kicks that down. Damn, girl. That's way too flexible. I would sever something and hurt myself. I would absolutely hurt myself if I tried to do that. Many things Obsi can do, high kicking is not one of them. Alright, final floor. Sorry, Fuka. As much as I love you, you're not meant to make it out of this one. The power of Yuri compels you. And done. Don't hurt my wife. She's fine. She's fine. Don't worry about it. She's fine. She's just knocked a little unconscious. Okay, well, we're not the top DPS person for that. But, like, that's fine. We don't have to be, as long as we did it today. We're about 100 seconds, or not, we're about, what, 30 seconds behind this top person here? Sunday Lover 3000? That's hilarious. I could probably do that team better, but I'm not, like, that worried about it. Not really. Oh, you know what? While we're at like a section where we can pause this, why don't we go look at the new Star Rail trailer thing? I've already seen it, but there is something about that I wanted to talk about, which I think is very relevant for us having this stuff up too. Okay, and what do we got over here in this? I'm not worried about this. All right, let's turn mute on. We're gonna go open this up because there's something I wanted to talk about in the new Star Rail trailer.
The rest is up to her now. Do I need to lend a hand with Amphorius?
No need. We're just the audience for this act. The Astral Express is headed
Look,
in
it's
the
Elio.
right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. That is the safest path among all possibilities. Remember the oceanic planet of Lusaka?
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there.
Madam Herta Tomb is a peerless threat. Yeah.
The garden will break the confines of Amphorius, with Herta paying the tragic price.
In Destiny's worst outcome, a genius will meet a premature fall and embark on a blood-soaked campaign in the name.
I like the Madam Herta Iron Tomb. This is actually a pretty cool thing. I like this. I like that they have like little puppet faces here. Like that's just kind of neat. I wonder how this was supposed to happen. Like if Herta like dies but like takes over Iron Tomb in a sense. Like that's something. I wonder how that works exactly.
Of the third emperor.
Premature
if they're good
fall.
in the
Yeah.
Agate world, the Stellaron Disasters Ground Zero, the Express will brush past Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze and return to its original end. The Eighth Lord Ravager's ascending wings will sound the prelude to divine war. As for the glass belt, that's...
I don't have much to say about that one other than like, I guess they just let, oh fuck, what is her name? Amelie. They let Amelie go her evil route and send the Shinjo Alliance off. I wish I could remember her name. My brain's having a moment right now.
Stage for the morning actors. The black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing.
Jing Liu, thank you. I could not
For that
remember.
road leads to the most ferocious enemy, Zephyro.
That's enough. Just thinking about it is...
Yeah, don't we love this imagery here of just everyone being Sunday, Danhong, and March, just being drugged down into hell? Isn't that a great time? Also, I guess there's Himiko down here too. And Welt's just dead.
There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
Fortunately, Destiny is still on the right track. Only 2 possibilities remain.
So the chances are 50-50. In possibility A, the remembrance of Amphorius will still head towards destruction.
Oh, this art style here.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me and become heroes!
We will definitely write in before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze. On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to...
If I had to guess which route Amphorius is going to go based off of previous experiences with stuff like this second option is where I think it's going to go.
loss in order to continue onward.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
In the name of love, she will treasure all that has faded. Till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality.
Okay, I want to zero in on that line right there. The fourth kind of finality. I have said many times, people keep saying, oh yeah, like, the Cocoon of Finality has to be tied to, like, the Eon of Finality. It has to be the same thing. Honkai's no better than, like, you know, the fucking Swarm or whatever the hell else it is. This straight up just tells you that there's... Finality means different things. There are other versions of it. There's at least 3 different kinds of finality right now. This straight up confirms what I already suspected, that there's different shit happening here. That word means different stuff depending on context that it's used. I felt so vindicated. Like, I watched this in, like, Discord with Charlie, and I was like, I felt so fucking vindicated seeing this, because I was like, yes, finally people could shut the fuck up about it. Because finality means different shit. There's other stuff happening. Exactly what that means, because we know of at least 2. There's, like, the Eon of Finality, and then there's the Cocoon of Finality. Those things are something different. We don't know exactly what it means. They might mean a third kind, meaning finality and, like, death. And then there's whatever this fourth kind would mean, potentially. But we don't know what the third one is, I think, nearly as much. But the 2 we know for sure are, like, the Cocoon and the Eon. So I felt very vindicated with this, because I've been saying this for a while, that they're using different terms for that. And this just, in no real ambiguous way, just says, yeah, no, there's different kinds of finality. I appreciated that.
Well, at least that ending will be gentle enough.
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
The gazes of the eons will soon all fall upon Amphorius.
Why don't we meet them at the next stop after Penaclony wraps up?
You already know what she means in the flashback memory? Destruction, harmony, and nihility remembrance are the 4 types. I mean, yeah, I suppose there's that too. I like the phrasing of it though, because like that could mean more than one thing. And I looked at this, I was like, okay, if they mean finality, like capital F finality, which is how they've like done it here, right? Is they've straight up just did like the capital F finality. Like you can't. I had to move over. Well, I guess you can't even see it. If it were just finality in like just this is the end, like a denouement type thing, I feel like they wouldn't use the capital F pronoun or whatever, the proper noun for it. But they did when they like transcribed the text here. And I feel like that has to mean something other than just the 4 different paths that are fucking around, you know? I feel like that has to mean something else outside of just the 4 different kinds of like paths that are, or the eons that are fucking with Amphorius. I feel like it has to mean something more than that. But I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I don't know. I read that as finality means different shit depending on the context that it's used in. And I'm going to continue to stand by that stance until proven wrong. So interesting that you mentioned those 4 specifically, though. Yeah. Considering only 2 of them have any holdover in Forest. I mean, well, they've said that, like, Remembrance is one, and Destruction was the other. Harmony hasn't really done anything with it, has it? But there were supposed to be 3 paths that were messing with Amphorius, right? Because you had, like, Destruction and Remembrance, and what was Harmony the other one? That was, like, we already knew was the case. In which case, the 4th path would be kind of a weird one. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what that was. Remembrance? Because Nihility is, like, its own thing, because that'd be the odd one out. Yeah. But nihility is like always sort of like the thing that is sort of inevitable for all planets. I don't remember. I think it is. I think it is harmony. Because they said that I think when Amphorius was going to start, they said that there were 3 paths that were affecting it. Destruction and remembrance were the 2 big ones. And I think harmony might have been the other one. Oh, no, it's erudition. I'm a fucking idiot. It's erudition. Those are the 3 big ones that are messing with Amphorius right now. Like, that's the big 3 paths. So, like, I don't know what harmony and nihility have to do with it, necessarily. But... yeah, so there's that. I'm going to choose to believe that I'm on the right track with this, that finality means different shit. I feel like that's the right track.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
Also, does this, like, officially confirm that the cat is Elio? Like, does this actually confirm that? Because I know that's been, like, a theory for ages, but I don't know if the game's ever actually told us that the cat's supposed to be Elio. Which, to me, is honestly still really funny of an idea. The fucking Silver Hunters are trying to, like, stave off the destruction of the universe in their own way, and they just take orders from a cat.
Eyes.
A tomorrow where the stars shine.
Never confirmed even now?
And
Yeah.
Amphorius's life. People meet each other from breaking apart and face farewells by embracing. Remember to take a deep breath, partner. Then, walk towards tomorrow.
Yeah, so... what I find very interesting about this, for those of us who've played Impact Third, is that this is, like, legitimately how the fucking Herschel Corruption thing ended. Was, like, they deleted all the Elysian realm, including, like, Farewell Elysia. Like, this is, like, very much intended to be reminiscent of that, I think. Which still tells me that there is no way in hell Cyrene survives the Amphorius arc. She definitely dies. So for the record, that I predicted that the cat would be just a normal-ass cat, not some talking, playing, scheming cat. I think it's really funny if Elio is the cat. I think it would be extremely fucking funny. Is that how it's going to be? I don't really know, but, like... I mean, weirder things have happened in Star Rail. I mean, fucking Blade's planet was destroyed by space werewolves. So, you know. There's weirder shit in Star Rail than that. But I don't know. I was very amused at that. And I'm going to choose to believe that confirmed my own plans or thinking and theories. The finality, the Eon finality, and the Kukuna finality are not connected in any way. It's been a theory that Elias cast is in Kafka's Blush Art way back when, too. Yeah. I remember it being like a really, really old theory about that. I'm wondering, because they've never really talked about it. Also, just for the record, Stellar Hunters did nothing wrong. They're all fine. None of them are bad. Don't worry about the people they murdered. It's not real. They didn't do nothing. They're saving the universe in their own way. Don't worry about that. It's like that fucking meme of like it's like he's the best guy around. What about the people he murdered? What murder? Black Swan did nothing wrong. Yeah, Black Swan she's innocent for sure. I mean, so far as we know, she's not actually done anything like wrong. Ooh, added special buffs to Stygian Nymph and special adjustment. But what did this do? That's new. What does that do? Stygian Nymph got a buff? Okay, well, I'm not playing this right now. Also, I still need to level up some of these characters. I gotta level up. So I've not done Elysian Realm like I need to at all. This is a problem. If it weren't for Black Swan, shit would have went way down. Oh, yeah, no. She's been very crucially important for that. Okay, let's do quick start. Let's do our shallow sequence stuff first. Okay, let's pick my Ellie. Now, what does she actually... Like, how does this change? They want Fuhua and Brawny as support for her, which that actually makes sense. Because that's basically elemental and ultimate buffs, and then this is the elemental support. Conflicted and robbing us the chance for some sweet, sweet tragedy. I mean, they might still have tragedy. Again, I don't think there's any way that Amphorius resolves itself without somebody actually properly dying. And Cyrene, I think, is top of that list for me. So we're still going to get some tragedy of some kind. Alright, how does this change stuff? Bam. Alright, so that does that thing. So I guess we're just have to use the basic attack until this comes back. And then into this. And now we can do this. We have to put off her ult for a little while longer. Got pain, but definitely doesn't feel the same as Vector's pain. No, yeah, you're not wrong. Nothing really hits that gut punch of like watching Himiko die. And then them continually beating us over the head with it. Like that's a rough thing to go back and watch. Like, to explain to those of you who like didn't play this when it happened, because I think this is worth talking about, of like how impactful like Himiko's death was. That was about a year into the game, and our protagonist becomes the bad guy, kills her teacher, but they never even find her body. She just disappears. And then Kiana goes missing, and then for like the next year, we're not even playing with Kiana anymore. She's just gone. We don't know what the fuck happened to her. Like, she was just missing. And then when we do see her again, she's like fighting for control over her own body, attempts to kill herself because she doesn't want Sidan to take control of her. And she's hallucinating memories of Himiko, like just suffering. And I'm like, we haven't got anything like that in Star Rail, like at all, really. I mean, and Amphorius has gotten pretty close, to be fair, but like, nothing really hits as hard as that does. Like, and it goes even deeper too, because it didn't even stop with that. Like, hold on, I gotta go back and talk about this now. Now it's irrelevant. Hold on, we'll do Elysia Realm stuff as we do this. This is now a part of my tangents. Like, let's go to collection, cutscenes. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, so here we go. Like, becomes the bad guy. They have a whole fight with her. Kills Himiko. We know that she survives, but then they don't do anything with it. We do all of this, like, Arcstalker shit. Like, all of this stuff. With, like, Rita and whatever. Like, we do all of that stuff. We do all the stuff with Dark Serpent. We do everything with, like, the Eye of the Deep. And Celia's arc with Bronya. We did all of this shit. And we didn't have Kiana show up in any of this at all. Like, that was like a year's worth of content. We didn't see Kiana in any way whatsoever. And then when we do see her, it's fucking sad. Like, look at this shit. Like, this is the, when we see Kiana again, this is what we see of her. Like, just straight up. Like, no subtlety to it. And of course, Fuqua comes to save her. But like, we haven't seen shit like that at all. Or how about the other, like, rude one, which was it this? No, I don't think it was this one. Hold on. Where is it? I know they put it in, like, the trailer for this patch. I don't remember if it should be in the game somewhere. Was it this one? It might have been this. Or maybe it wasn't this. You know what? No, it was this one. Like, look at how fucking rude this shit is. Like, we haven't seen her for a year, and then we come back to this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Star Rail has never done this. Looking for the saving grace animation? I am looking for the saving grace animation. You're absolutely correct. Like, she's just hallucinating this. Like, fighting for control of her own mind, and then she just sees her own teacher. Rude! That's so fucking rude. Starro, when are you gonna kill off Himiko?
何を待っているの
When are you gonna do this to us? I fucking dare you. Do it.
姫子先
Make everyone suffer in Starro. Do it. Do it, Hoyo. I know you want to.
生この完璧じゃない世界を私の望み通りに変えてみせる
What's what about this part too is like that doesn't even like you think that'd be where they would end it, right? Is like showing you like, oh yeah, Kiana's suffering, she's still trying to control over herself. But no, they don't stop with that, because then they have this whole Arc City thing where then she has like yet another hallucination of Himiko where she tries to like embrace her Herrscher side and then live up to the expectations and ideals that Himiko stood for in order to save the city. Which she does, and again hallucinates Himiko during this part. And then, like, way the fuck later, after they've done all this shit, they do this whole thing. I gotta find it. It's during the Flameskion arc. Yeah, so we get to the Flameskion arc, where we have this whole thing of, like, her, like, finally facing Sidon down in her own mind. She talks to Himiko and says her goodbyes. They have a funeral for Himiko in this. But, like, the funeral that they do is, like, if you know the lore of it, is, like, even sadder than what you'd expect. Because, again, they never found her body. Her body's just gone. They never recovered it. But they did recover the shattered pieces of her greatsword. And when they created a tombstone for her, they set the greatsword pieces on top of the tombstone in the same way that every member of Himiko's former squad was buried. Because remember that her original squad, all of them died, and they were all greatsword users, and they set the greatswords on top of their things as like a sort of like vigil or whatever. And so they buried Himiko with the shattered remains of her sword in honor of her original squad. Like, what the fuck? That's so fucking rude. But Starrail's not done anything like this. Like, Starrail has never pushed through the ringer like this. Like, this shit was so, like, over the course of, like, I don't know, 5 years or so? Like, 5, 6 years? This is what we ended up having to deal with. Was this the resolution to this Himiko death thing and how impactful this was to every fucking character after the fact. There's Flameskion? What, you mean Scion? Skion is how I pronounce it, but Scion, I guess, is the correct term. But the Skion makes more sense to me. This is a weird one. I blame Tomb Raider for this. Because, like, Tomb Raider introduced me to that word in, like, the very first, like, 96 game, and they pronounce it Skion. S-C-I-O-N, but it's Scion would make sense, and I guess Scion in the context of this makes the most sense. But, like, I refuse. You can zero in on it if you want. It's fine. But Flame Scion probably makes the most sense. I'm aware of this. Fake out. We got several fake outs. Yeah. But like, they've like beat us over the head with a lot of really rude shit. And then they did like the Flame Chaser arc, which is like one of the best fucking arcs of all time. And I teared up watching Ellie's animation for this. Like, it's just good. Bad as Amelie? That's not that bad. I'm not Shiego bad, okay? At least mine makes sense. Like, every character in Impact Third suffers. Everyone has a shitty time of it. No one has a good time. Everyone suffers. Except Vita. Vita just kind of makes everyone's life miserable. But it's fine. I do feel like they take someone from us. They might actually pull the trigger on Firefly using the fake outs. It makes it like they won't. Yeah. I mean, they basically said already that Firefly is like dying anyway. So unless something happens, Firefly is not going to make it. I mean, literally, like the most recent animation we've seen, they have her like in a fucking like stasis pod dying. So, you know, they are slowly killing her, I think. I feel like Shirley's probably not wrong though. That like if somebody does die, I do think Welt probably will. I've said this for a while that like when they eventually do let Welt talk about his past, when it becomes relevant, that's when they're gonna kill him off. Like when he talks about Tesla, when he talks about his son, like with Joey and everything else, when he talks about Earth and how to get back, that's when they're gonna kill Welt off. I'm convinced of that. Himiko, because of her death being so well known, they might not do that for her, just on that ground alone. But like, I don't know. I feel like Welt's probably not gonna make it. But I do want to show you would like actually properly kill off characters. And Cyrene might be our first, maybe, or she'll at least attempt it. Whether or not she succeeds, I don't know, but she'll at least attempt. Let's run into Genshin. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Welt would decimate Genshin. Welt is like, he would have no problems in Genshin's world at all. There'd be no issues. Just for the sheer fact that he has the Star of Eden, I think he'd do just fine. I don't think he'd have any problems in Genshin. I feel like if Welt does die, it'll be after he returns to Earth in a blaze of glory. Either that, or they'll kill him before he can to make it even more, like, gut-wrenching. Because remember that, like, from a writing perspective, what makes a death really effective in, like, a writing tool is when they have goals, aspirations that are left unfulfilled. Like, when they have things that they wanted to do and are now denied that opportunity, that makes it hurt more. Like, in Impact Third, right, we look at Himiko's death. She, like, wanted to get married. She wanted to live a life, even though we knew she was dying and she was not probably going to live past 30. Like, we knew that was already coming anyway, but, like, maybe technology would have helped to progress and deal with it or something. But then she dies to save Kiana and is denied any future she could have had of, like, a happy ending. So, like, that's the whole thing. Did you ever peek that animation that you have Cynthia going to Teyvat? I want to say I did. I think I did. Maybe. Well, I watch a lot of stuff on a regular basis, and I proceed to forget most of it. I might have. 30-minute episode. Maybe I didn't. 30 minutes sounds like a lot of time. I don't know if I sunk into something. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't do that. It's really good. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm all about fan-made content, too. Like, if people are making, like, good quality shit, you know I'm here for it. It's good stuff. Absolutely here for that. Alright, Ellie, let's properly kick the shit out of some people here. Let's go. Okay. Bam. There it is. Now, how quickly can I nuke everything? I'm gonna save the ult until right before. Well, maybe I can do it here. Hold on, let's see. Let's get it into the proper bloom section first. There it is. Oh yeah, it's Benares. Well, sorry Benares, you're not gonna make it very far. I want to nuke you immediately, but I need to do... And that. Oh, okay, she's already dead. Bella, no. Yeah, I know. More pain. They made me care for a dragon. When they revealed, like, Bella's backstory, dude, I was so sad. Like, actually, I was like, how are you gonna make me cry for a dragon? Like, oh yeah, she only ever cared about Sidon, and then when Sidon gone, she was aimless and lost her intelligence. And then she just had the instinct to protect Kiana. And then dies for that. Like, how dare you? How dare you, Hoyo? So fucking rude. I honestly hope that they'll do something like that in the Star World. Like, Star World, I think, really needs it. Not as badly as Genshin does. Like, Genshin really needs the stakes to be raised. Like, they did, like, I think in Natlan, which I didn't finish, but, like, Natlan does kill off a bunch of, like, NPCs. Like, there's a big number there that, like, you were directly responsible for, but, like, I want them to kill off playable characters. Do it. Fucking do it. Kill them off. I bet you won't. But I want them to. I need it. I need it desperately. Alright. Ellie's triple S. Let's put her on finality score. The hardest fucking difficulty. Let's put this shit to the max here. Alright. Stardust type so she counters it. Let's do this. After retaining Signet of Stars or Infinity. Forming weapon evasion skill. Weapons. Oh, I didn't see what sickness they recommended I use for Ellie. Hold on. Let me go back to that. Ellie, what do I need to use for you? God, I wish they'd changed this menu a bit. Alright, so Mobius, because of course. Kevin and Eden. They have two of Ellie's wives in here. We've got her brother and her wife. Or wives. Because, you know, she always is messing with Mobius, and she's one I see shipped a lot with. Okay, so Kevin, Eden, and Mobius. I can do that. That's easy. Oh, Coralie, you're gone now. Sorry. It's time for others to do. Alright. Fuhua. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Let's see. She doesn't really do physical damage, does she? We'll do the ice damage and then do this stuff. Alright, let's see how much Ellie can actually do. I didn't whale all this fucking money just for this thing. Also, what the fuck? Why is Chibi Ellie here? What? What am I looking at? Why is the Chibi here? I'm sorry? I'm a little confused. Why are you in here? Also, seeing the chibis versus, like, the actual character, it's so jarring to see that. Why are you here? What are you doing? What? Why could have Chibi Cinti in a fight? I know, right? Let's see, I don't need any of that. Okay. So, Eden's for signets, Kevin is for ults, Mobius is for summons. So, let's do wife. We'll do wife first. I'm scared, so many rules. No, it's not. The rules are fine. Don't be an asshole. That's the rules of chat. Don't be an asshole. You will be fine, I promise. Though if you start trolling or posting spam, you're definitely gonna be gone. You should be fine. Too many rules. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know if I changed it, but I'm pretty sure that, like, my chat rules for a while there were like, don't be a dick. And that was really all it was. It was just, don't be a dick. So playing this game or something? Oh, it's so good. Please stick with it. I beg of you, stick with it. I recognize that, like, for a lot of people, the early game of Impact Earth and its story is a bit rough. It is also, like, 8 or 9 years old now. So, like, please be patient. And just, like, stick with it because it does, like, the story is so satisfying. And the combat does get so much better as the game gets into the newer content. It's so good. Please stick with it. I beg of you. You will love it. I could gush about this game forever. Okay, Eden, give me... what do we want? I think restoring SP is probably the first thing I want. That'd be the most useful. Okay, we got Mobius. I'll take Mobius. Man, give me Ellie's signets, though. So, what the fuck does a chibi do? Wait, she just attacks? Why are you here? Wait, are you just like a summon because I have Ellie in here? Does Ellie summon herself now? What? I'm so confused. She's never done that before. That's new. Oh yeah, we already killed everything. Cool. Payoff is incredibly worth it if you really let yourself get invested in it. I agree. I absolutely agree. I think if you stick with the story, it is so immensely satisfying. And there's so much like deep, rich stuff in it. Like you could really sink your teeth into things. Like I have so many like pages of notes and like lore summaries because I was just trying to figure out like a specific thing. And it's just, I got so invested in it. I'm like, yeah, this is just like, I play this game until end of service. Like, that's just how it is. Whenever the game finally starts being available to us is when I will stop playing Honkai Impact Third. No, yeah, you don't, I feel like of all the Hoyo games, Impact Third probably is the most free-to-play friendly. I feel like it is. Like, yeah, like when they added the Synergy 3 stuff for all the weapons for like Part 2 stuff, and then they added like the I don't know, like how they've handled like the some stuff has been a little bit heavy for like whales. So like for me, you're gonna spend a lot of money, right? But like for regular players, there are so much free-to-play options to get shit, and there's so much content to do, especially now. Like, it really is one of those free-to-play friendly games that Ho-Yo has ever made. Yeah, it's supposed to be friendly, and it isn't even close. Yeah, it's really not. Like, some people, like, bitch and bellyache about, like, how the gacha system works in this game, but I feel like it's actually less frustrating. Like, think about, like, how Star Rail and Genshin work. They have, like, the pity system. There's no pity system here. I literally go to the gacha system, it's like, yep, 90 pulls to guaranteed. That's it. You have a 90 pulls, that's your pity. And you get it. You might get them earlier or later, but you have 90 pulls, get the thing. For weapons, I think it's like either I think it's 60 now, like to get the guaranteed weapon, right? Like there's no 50-50 system. It's just, yeah, you either get it or you don't. You can get it early or you get it at the amount they tell you. There's a little counter, shows everything for you. You get so much stuff to like get things every single week. Like you don't have to try. In the last patch before like this one launched, I wasn't even doing all the stuff I could to get all the crystals I needed. And I had like almost 15k crystals just saved up from just doing dailies and logging in. And like just doing, like I even forgot to log in some days. And I didn't even do like Elysian Realm every week and stuff. I was still getting 15k crystals between patches. Yeah. Not to mention the ton of characters you just can earn from like free, like through the shops and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Like I've said this for a long time that like Genshin and Star Rail both, they need like a character fragment system to where like you can passively play the game to earn stuff to get new characters unlocked. That would be a godsend. I think so many more people would want to stick with these games if they just had something like that. I think it would really, really, really help. But instead they're like, nah, whale for the character a bunch and then you can maybe level them up to level 100. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't want that. Stop that. Bad. Just let me get the characters. I don't want to level up one character to level 100. I want to get other characters and be able to level them and actually use them. Oh, look, it's Griseo's painting of Ellie? Why is Griseo's paint easel here? What? I am really confused about what they've changed to the Elysian Realm. So requires you get 6 steps to character to max their Eidolon? Yeah. Let me go on to the next floor first. And then I'll go back and I'll show you exactly what this game does. I think is great. Also, thank you for the follow and or YouTube sub. I didn't see which one that was. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me show you this because I think this is like a very useful thing to talk about. There is no Eidolon system with characters. So if you wanted to look at like how characters are, you have the character fragment stuff down here. You earn these either like through the gacha stuff or for some characters, not all characters, but some of them, you can like buy them from the shop or whatever. And then as you get more, you hit a threshold, you can upgrade them to the next tier. So you get a few duplicates of it and you'll get the character leveled up fairly quickly. And with every battle pass that comes out, they're also leveling up our battle pass shop to let you be able to buy more fragments and stuff. So you can buy, like I have this one for Thelema, so I need this actually. So doing your battle pass stuff gets you this stuff, but then they have all the old ones with other characters, or even older stuff, or in the reserve works where you can again do battle pass stuff. You can buy character fragments to unlock characters who aren't even up on the banners right now. And that's really fucking nice. Or if that's not your speed and you want some of the A rank characters, you have expeditions you can do. And some of the expeditions give you character fragments to unlock your characters. And that's just a thing you can do passively. You just use some stamina, submit this stuff once a day, go collect it the next day, and you'll eventually unlock the character. Like, do you know how nice this is to have? This is amazing. Or how about this? You want new weapons? You want 5-star weapons? Cool, you can fucking forge them. Every part 2 weapon is forgeable. It's all, or I think almost every part 2 weapon is like forgeable, or at least some equivalency of it is forgeable here, right? Stigmata, congratulations. You can make your stigmata, and they're not random. They all have set skills to them, and the random thing you can have for them, you get stuff for them to reroll those skills all the goddamn time, so you're never in a situation where you can't just like get the skills you want. Do you know how nice this is to have? This is amazing, and nothing like this exists in Star Rail or Genshin. Why? This game is older than both of them. Why did you not have this? Spent a total of $20 on Impact Third over the last 2 years, and most of the roster already. Yeah. Rip Elysia Rum Run. Oh no, the Elysia Rum Run's fine. It saves my progress, so we can continue. It used to not, but it does now. So like we can just continue where we were. That's why I moved to the next floor. But like yeah, Impact Third has so many things that are just like really, really, really useful. And I'm like, why the fuck did they remove this stuff? Like it's kind of wild that they removed these like quality of life things. Like, some people thought I was trying to, like, when I complained about this when Genshin first came out, they were like, oh, you're just mad because the gameplay is not the same as Impact Third. And I'm like, no, I'm mad that they removed quality of life stuff and made the gameplay experience worse just for the sake of, like, gotcha. And I have never not been pissed off about that. You can't afford it, some people tell me. You can absolutely. Like, Hoyos loves their favorite child the most. Yeah, they really do. Absolutely. Down to Tuna and spend some money towards the game? Yeah, absolutely. My stance about gacha has always been, if I like what the devs are doing, and I want to support the direction it's going, I like putting money towards it. Impact Third specifically, when it came out, there was nothing like this game. Like, our mobile games at the time were like tower defense things and like a Bejeweled clone or something, right? There weren't like action RPGs on mobile stuff. Like that just didn't happen. That was not a thing. So like when this game came out, I was like, what the fuck? They're actually making an actual game with plot and shit? What? So like eventually, I think it was maybe a year or two into the game, it's when I actually was spending money into it. I was like, yeah, I want the devs to like be able to do more stuff because I think that if they had more money, they could make really good stuff. And I was right. Like, I've given, like, Hoyo so much money over the years because they've actively used that to improve the experience of Impact Third, and then they end up making other games that were wildly successful because they put a lot of care into their games. Even if I have personal critiques about them, they do care. And they do go out of their way to make the experiences overall pretty solid, especially compared to what things used to be. A favorite character in this game? Do I have a favorite character in this game? Let me go back to my profile to show you. Let's pick this. We'll go to the next floor. Eden, what do you have for me? Let's do that. And what is the thing you want for her? Let's see. I think this is the one I want. Okay, let me go to the next floor to save my progress, and then we can... Yeah, there's nothing here, so I'm not going to waste rerolls on that. As mentioned, Impact Third has by far the best story and lore of any video game. It's just so much more fleshed out. I agree. I'm absolutely in agreement on that. So, do I have a favorite character? I will let my profile speak for itself. Let's just take a look at that. I wonder who my favorite character is. I wonder if there's any question about which one is my favorite. But I will say, despite Elysia, lesbian Jesus, we praise be, despite her being my favorite, I find it very difficult to say that there are any characters I dislike. Hoyo has so many really, really well done characters. It's like I could pick any one of them, and I have things about them that I really love. And the characters that you like can quote unquote hate are usually written so that you do hate them. Like characters like Otto, like the bad guy. Like, of course you're not going to like Otto. He's an asshole. But he's a smug, condescending prick, and you love to hate him because he's so funny. Every time he's on screen, I'm like, I love this guy. I love to hate him. I can't wait to punch his stupid, punchable face. It's great. Like, there is not a single character in this game that I think I don't like. Like, there's some that you're not going to get anymore. Like, Asuka doesn't, I guess, even get in crossover. Don't worry about her. There's some that I think are maybe a little bit underdeveloped a bit. So I do think that, like... people talk about Colin, but we don't really get a lot with Colin as much. So, like, I'm sort of, like, mid about her. I think who's the other one? Kida's like this too. I like Kida as a character. We've gotten a lot more of her, but like before part 1.5, we didn't really have anything about her except for that she was in the second Honkai War. Some of the part 2 characters, you know, they're fun, but I don't like them as... I'm not as attached to some of them as I are like the older characters. Like people like Lantern. I like Lantern, but like she's fine. I don't hate her, but like, you know, like she's okay. She's cool. But like Thelema and Songju, okay, yeah, like those characters are fun. I like these two. Like the like Dami Mommy character who has her one favorite wife, and she's like, "Yep, you're my favorite. I've adopted you." Like love these characters. And part 2, like a lot of people like left part 2. They didn't like how like it was handled to some extent. But I do think if you stick with part 2 as well, the characters do grow on you. Coralie and Helia's arcs are some of the best writing we've ever had in Impact Third. Like it's really, really good. Helia especially. I love Helia's arc. It's so fucking good. There's very little that I think I would complain about. I do think this last patch was like a bit of a filler one, like the previous one with Coralie as like the banner character, but like I don't dislike any of them, and they keep bringing these characters back. They don't disappear just because like their thing is over with. Like they become relevant. We have something we haven't seen in a while because they're like dead. It's like Colin. We don't see Colin ever because Colin died like 500 years before the game even starts. So like of course we're not going to see her, but she gets talked about because she's relevant to the plot. Characters like, you know, Rosa and Lilia, you know, we don't really see them that often because they don't really service the plot all that much. We haven't seen Carol a whole lot, but like the Flame Chasers, a lot of the Part 2 Valkyries, all the main cast, yeah, we see them all the time. And they're good. I like all of them for different reasons. Otto is every ounce the evil shithead villain everyone says he is. He makes no excuses and would do everything again. Killed kids, tried to nuke cities. Tried. I think he did nuke cities. He spitted on our favorites, direct response for the deaths of many heroes, and they still made us like him. Oh, yeah. Otto is like one of the best written villains. He's like such a jackass. But also, you can't help but love him. Like, he's great. He's such a punchable character. I love him. Fuqua, yeah, Fuqua's story is super great too. I do think there's aspects that the game probably could have done better to communicate to us. Like, stuff from the VNs. But, like, this girl's great. We love her. She's got a great arc. The Flame Chaser arc and all of those characters, peak shit. We knew they were a thing. A lot of people do complain about Luna, and I feel like I sometimes understand the complaints about her, but her gameplay is fun, so I'll forgive it. I don't care enough. But yeah, like, all that is to say, I love all of these characters. They're all very good in very distinct ways. They're all fleshed out. They feel very realized. None of them really feel like self-inserts. And even when they did have a self-insert, which was... yeah, this motherfucker. So this is Adam. Adam is a self-insert, and he's kind of bland, but like they did start developing him away from that to make him more of a personality when a Post-Honkai 2 came out. So like they did sort of like fix that a little bit with him. But then in part 2, people were like, oh no, like we're having a self-insert character, and then our self-insert character has a very unique personality and is directly relevant and constantly involved in the plot and has speaking lines consistently all the time and is not treated like a mute protag. And I'm like, yeah, love that. That's actually fantastic. I have no complaints about this. If I were to complain about the plot of Impact Third and how they handle stuff, the one thing I think I would complain about is that Hoyo, and this is a trend across all of their games, they've gotten a bit too wordy in their explanations. They tend to be of the philosophy of let's tell and don't show you as much. They didn't start this way, but especially towards like the end of part 1 and moving into like part 1.5 and stuff, they do a lot of exposition dumps, and I don't feel like that always really helps with the pacing. It feels a bit stilted on occasion. So like there is that, but that's like a very minor complaint, all things considered, because some of this stuff gets very complicated and sometimes the explanation is actually helpful. Other times, not so much. Sometimes it's confusing, but like that's like really my only complaint is, yeah, sometimes not the best. But overall, the lore is really great. The characters are super fun. They're all very endearing in different ways. It's not like Genshin or Star Wars. Every character has personality, story, relationship, history. There's no amnesia, trying to figure things out, or blank slate. Yeah. And if a character does have that, it's extremely out of character for them. And it's a concern. And when they have had characters with amnesia or selective amnesia, it's been a tragedy. Case in point, our girl Fuqua. Fuqua has had 50,000 years of fucking memory to maintain. And then, like, you read her lore and it's like, oh yeah, when she's forgotten stuff, it's been extremely tragic. Things that used to be very important to her. And the people who do still remember it are like, oh, you don't even remember this anymore. Like, it's not a good thing. Like, they portray it as a sad tragedy. So, like, Fuqua's amnesia is heartbreaking. Yeah, it's depressing. Like, if you read the manga, my guy, that shit is so sad. And it's great. I'm here for it. I'm here for the sadness. Bring me more pain. Justice for Lishu. Lishu should have been playable. Lishu needs to be in the fucking game. That actually is a complaint I think I would have. Lishu needs to be in this game. She needs to show up. We need to talk to her more. Same thing with, like, Sidon's friends. Like Bella's human form needs to be in the game. Like, we need to have those. Like, those need to be in the game, I think. But Lishu especially. Lishu is a glaring oversight in Fuqua's story that needs to show up more in the actual game. With how important she is to the plot, like, that girl needed to be in here. A physical breach? I don't want physical breach. I don't need that. No, reset this shit. Give me something better. Any of Mobius' signets? No? Fine, we'll increase my max stuff. And I think I'll just save the rest. She's basically Fuqua's daughter. Why the fuck is she nowhere in the game? Yeah, you know where she is in the game? And a flash of Fuqua's memories where she's getting stabbed. That's the only time she shows up. And I'm like, what do you mean? Why did you do this to her? She's such an important character to Fuqua's arc, and y'all did this to her. That's fucking rude. Genuinely. Also, hold on a fucking second. Ellie, why do you have 9 refreshes? It's usually only 3. What the fuck? You guys can see this because, like, Coco's blocking this side of the screen here, but, like, I have 9 refreshes for signets. What? They never do that in Elysian Realm. Is that just because I'm playing as Ellie? Is she biasing herself? Which does track, I guess. Oh my god, what are these resets? Holy shit. Okay, fine. I'll choose wife. I wanted other stuff, not this one, but sure. Hacks. I mean, it is Ellie. I wouldn't put it past her to do that. Just cuz. But she's cute, so I'll forgive it. You are forgiven, Ellie. You can do no wrong. I didn't even get to do her, like, proper old stuff. And we're already almost to the first boss of this. Alright, let's see. Higher SP, the higher damage you deal. Reduces elemental... you know, that actually might be better. She's doing nice damage here. Let's do that. I do need Mobius' stuff too, don't I? But the next... Is the next one the one that gives us 2? I think it is. I'm gonna reset it. How does one condemn Jesus? Exactly. You can't. Also, when I call her, like, lesbian Jesus or Yuri Jesus, that's not really an exaggeration. That is quite literally what Ellie's, like plot kind of is. Or if you've seen Evangelion, there's a character in Ava that also is very much that. And Ellie is very heavily influenced by that character, so... Alright, let's do that. Oh, she's not doing the thing I wanted her to do. Well, that's fine. She's still killing everything anyway. She is the deity of sapphic love. Absolutely. Ellie is so funny. Like, she is a very, very not subtle character about it either. Like, she talks about how much she loves girls, and how like cute girls can do anything. Like she talks about women all the time. Like she does not talk about guys the same way, like at all. It is very, very deliberate that this is all she talks about. Also, I can't get over the chibi, Ellie. This is fucking killing me. Let's see. I guess Fragrant Garden is the next one on the list. And then we'll go for Glad News. Now we just have to hope we get the last once we get all 5 of her stuff. It's not even just that she's gay. No, she is like the gayest of the gay. She is the most lesbian character you can have. She's so gay and will not stop impressing the fact. Yeah, like okay, there's a few characters in this game where you could maybe debate back and forth about whether or not they're like, you know, sapphic romances are canon or not, right? Like Dorita being one of those, I think. Like Dorita and Rita, I choose to believe that they are absolutely a lesbian couple with their adopted cat just hanging out. Like there's maybe some debate about that one. There is no debate with Elysia. Like, it's one of the most overtly written things, second only maybe to, like, Helia and Coralie. Like, they're really, 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 really not subtle. And Ellie is, like, at the time that she came out, like, the only other character who was, like, as sapphic as she was Kiana. Who, remember, was, like, counting down the hours and minutes and seconds the last time she saw May, because she's so codependent, she can't help but not do that. Like, you can't forget this. Like, Kiana is, like, our like, lesbian goddess of the moon. But, like, outside of that, like, I mean, they can't help it. Like, every character is gay. There's very few straight characters in Helia. Like, overall. But, like, in Impact Third especially, like, straight people don't even live all that long anyway. Alright. Reject Inte. Come hither. It's time for you to die. And the WAP. And let's kill this thing immediately. How do you feel like concerningly aggressively? Oh yeah, she was very aggressive. It was very funny. I will say, like, early Kiana, and this is not necessarily about her, like, lesbian tendencies or whatever. Early Kiana was kind of obnoxious about everything. And I do think that, like, her and May's relationship being somewhat codependent was sort of like a point of, like, it was written deliberately to be this way, because it's also, like, when May goes off to the Elysian Realm stuff, that's, like, part of what she has to get over is her codependency. So I do think, like, they wrote it to be mildly obnoxious, but I think it was, like, on purpose. And it does lead to a much better payoff where their relationship comes back later and it's much healthier. Her growth from that part is why her story is so goddamn good. Yeah, absolutely. Like, May going from, like, a sobbing, crying mess who can't live without Kiana to, like, Hersher of Thunder and her own kind of, like, self-realized person is a great arc to watch. It's so satisfying to see that growth. Kiana too. Like, Kiana, like, really, like, she realizes the dream she had at the beginning of the game, like, becoming the strongest Valkyrie. She literally becomes God. But, like, it doesn't feel the same. Like, there's not, like, an ego thing with it. It's very different. There's a lot going on. You ever see that meme of, like, the despite everything, it's still you kind of thing? Like, it's sort of like that with Kiana. And it's very satisfying to watch. Because she's still kind of a dingus. But it's still good. It's very, very good. I think Bronya's is also very satisfying, because, like, Bronya, who, like, fried parts of her brain, like, quite literally, and having difficulty expressing emotions because of it, being able to grow from that to almost sacrificing herself to rescue her girlfriend from, like, the abyss, and then actually being able to properly show emotions to other people as she heals from that, both, like, physically and emotionally. I love that. Like, that kind of growth is so satisfying to see. Damn good writing. I could gush about it all day. I don't want any of these. I want other signets. Give me... Okay, Kevin's finally got some good stuff. Thank you, Kevin. I don't need Sue's stuff. We'll go ahead and get Mobius's. And I think I will save the rest. Okay, Mobius, it's time. You need to give me your signature signets. This is very important. Because I have a lot of damage to deal. Also, we're having like, for being on like the highest difficulty, we are not having any issues. Like really at all. Like, I feel like we're breezing through this entirely. Like, yes, Ellie is triple S and she's gonna have a bit of a boost because she's new. But like, we're really not having any problems on the highest difficulty of this at all. Let's try. Yeah, Astral Ring restores faster. It's really funny to see characters like Kiana and Ellie who are so insanely gay and stick them next to Bronny, who is like the only gay one who's actually in a relationship with her girlfriend, and how not overt and obnoxious she is about it. The contrast is really funny. It is, but also seeing like Bronny and Seely doing wife stuff is so funny. Like, I think one of my favorite, and we might just go look for this. In the last patch, we had a fucking hysterical interaction where Hallie and Corley have had their whole like character arc thing. There's been like a whole thing going on with them of like they almost died. There's a whole thing with it. And Seely, who's the Hersher of Rebirth, who can sort of semi-resurrect people from the dead, she shows up just to lecture them. She's like, "You motherfuckers, how did you do this nonsense?" Like, she's pissed. And she's tearing into them about it. And then Bronya shows up, and she's like, "Bronya, you don't get out of this shit either." And she starts lecturing Bronya, and she pulls her aside, tears into her too. And seeing Seely mad and just berating her wife about like not taking care of her health, overworking herself to like almost passing out. She's like, "Oh no, you're not reading this either." Like, she's just catching strays while Seely's on a rampage. And Seely, remember, is like this soft-spoken, very like kind girl. Like, she's not like in Star Rail. Like, you're used to seeing Star Rail Seely, where she's like somewhat aggro. You like Veliona, like the other Seely, like the Dark Seely, because she's like that. Regular Seely is not like that. She's very soft. She's very nice and kind to people. But seeing her pissed off and then Bronya catching it because it's like, "Oh no, wife, you're not free of this either. I know what you've been doing. I've been tracking your finances." It's so funny. And she's got Bronya whipped. Like, it's so good. Because Bronya's like, "Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am." Like, it's so good. Seely here for the longest time, the most soft-spoken and eager to please girl in the game, turning into Tiger Mom or her wife. Yeah, absolutely. It's so funny. Veliona was a good influence on her, I think. We love Veliona. She's a menace, but she's our menace. And that's why we like her. I can't wait to see her growth. Like, I think Veliona needs, like, her own character arc now, because if they're going to build into her becoming, like, a squad leader for Post-Honkai Odyssey, I'm really curious to see her growth and become, like, a confident squad leader. I'm really, really curious about that one. You know, I don't have Kevin stuff, do I? Emo Tsundere Demon Girl? Yeah, absolutely. We love her. She's always really funny. I've always liked her character. When is Star Rail gonna introduce Veliona? We need it. Why you deny me this? I need to see her. Have her choose violence. Please. I need Emo Seely to cause problems for people. Oh, they're already dead. Holy shit. I wasn't even paying attention for half of that. I was like half focused on my actual attacks and I just nuked everything immediately. Okay. Sure. Alright, Kevin. Give me this, actually. And then you can give me... which one of these is going to be better? Provides buff on almost to deliverance or active. Characters burst mode immediately after one turns. Or... I think this one. I think it's better. Kevin also. Great character. We love Kevin. Kevin's story is super tragic and depressing. And I love it. It's so good. You know what? Yeah, let's reset this again. I have plenty of resets. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, we'll get more Kevin. I'd love to... If Veliona and Star Rail would mean that our Seely's fitting soft-spoken wallflower. Yeah. Actually, so I have a theory about this. That I would love to see Star Rail explore this. Star Rail has never really explained why Sealy has the power she does. Right? Like, why does she phase in and out of existence? Why does she, like, have all these attacks that she shouldn't necessarily have? Impact 3rd Sealy makes sense, because she was half quantized and, like, was, like, does not really exist in, like, proper space. And so she was, like, fighting to even maintain her form on, like, the regular dimensional plane, right? Like, she just did not exist in proper reality. So, like, why does Star Rail Sealy, like, have any of this ability to do that? Like, what the fuck is that? I would like for them to maybe, like, do a bit of an arc with her where they do, like, hint that she has her own version of Eliona. Hope to design her before fully committing to having explained too much yet. I agree. But I like the idea that, like, Veliona would show up regardless. Because in Impact 3, we've done, like, multiverse stuff already with, like, the Captiverse and stuff. And we've met other versions of Sealy who were either, like, predominantly the soft-spoken Sealy or Dark Sealy as Veliona, right? We've seen different versions of her, but there's always 2 of them. There's never not 2 Sealys. So, like, I think, personally, that Star Rail will probably follow suit inevitably. But, like, they got some explaining to do a bit with that, I think. How goes it? It goes well. It goes very well. But I want them to explain that. And I feel like Veliona existing in Star Rail, or a soft-spoken Sealy existing, and, like, Star Rail Sealy being her version of Veliona. Either one of those, I think, would be fine. I would be okay with either. As long as they, like, address that there should be 2 of them. It needs to happen. Let's see. Let's do that. There it is. Everything is pink now. Now, disappear the sea of flowers. Oh, I was hoping that would kill it immediately. Damn it. I wanted to, like, do the ult and then kill it instantly. Shit. I didn't time that properly. Also, unrelated to discussions about Sealy. The thing I love about Kevin's design, Kevin has a boot window. Why does Kevin have a boot window? He doesn't need that. But he's got it anyway. And it's hilarious. Let's do this one, please. Thank you. I don't really need these. I really want a part 2 Fuqua. I miss my wife. Tails, I miss her a lot. Ventilation? Yeah, he needs it. You gotta ventilate the man titties. They're not as big as Monotoes, but he's gotta ventilate them anyway. But you're not wrong, Krail. We do need a part 2 Fuqua. We've not had... I mean, we had a new Fuqua. I mean, somewhat recently, like, Garuda Fuqua was new. And she was relevant. Like, that needed to happen. But, like, I don't know. I feel like we could definitely use a new one. Let's see. We've bought all the Mobius signets, I think. Yeah, let's refresh it. I don't care. We haven't seen Eden signets in a while. We have a lot of stuff to spend. Total damage decrease. I don't care about that. You know, I don't really feel like I need any of these. Let's just upgrade some stuff. Like, I don't feel like I need any of those. Alright, cool. We can upgrade signets. Let my bird jump, oh yo. Yeah, they do need to let her jump. You know what? Let's reset. Because I'm still missing one of Ellie's signets. Come on. Give me the last Ellie signet, damn it. Fuck. They're still not giving me what I need. How dare you? I mean, we're not at the end yet, but we're almost there. We definitely need more of this. Alright. And bam. Turning everything into spring. Thank you, Ellie. Wait, I killed everything already? What the fuck? I'm almost at the end of this run. This is supposed to be the hardest difficulty. What do you mean? It doesn't matter which one we pick. I'll just do this one. Alright, what do we got? Anything? Another Mobius one. I'm gonna reset it. And that's the last of our resets. So now it's up to Fate. I would like to get all 5 in this run, please, so I don't have to, like, worry about it again. Oh, okay, I see. You're gonna make me fight Griseo's paintings. I can deal with that. And... Not dead yet. Not quite. They're almost there, though. And there goes. Damn it! The moment I got it into like the pink flowers, still kills everything. I'm too good at this. I'm too powerful. This is the power of credit card. All right, Kevin. Give me this one. Oh, what's her idol? What happens if I want to see what her idol is whenever you let her sit here for a minute? Because some of them are really, really cute. Like, Sparkles is really fun. Alright, come on, Ellie. Do your thing. What do you got? I know you have an animation. Let me see it. Oh, that's fun. She just little dances thing. And her little chair. I love that. That's actually great. That's really cute. It's not my favorite one, but it is good. I like it. Alright, Pardo, does your shop have anything worthwhile in here? Another one of Kevin's Griseo stuff. I mean, I guess Griseo stuff could be useful here. Yeah, we'll reset it. And I can't afford any of this stuff anyway, so let's go upgrade this. Doesn't really matter what upgrade. We're doing enough damage that we're going to absolutely demolish this boss. This thing is not going to live very long. Alright, come hither. You will not survive. Alright, making everything into spring. Alright. Now. There we go. Now, because I'm type countering, will this kill it immediately? I doubt it will, but it might do a good amount of damage. Not as much as I had hoped. That was very disappointing, actually. I thought that was going to be more damage than that. Then again, we are, like, still melting its health anyway. Stardust enemies are so weird. Alright, so who do we pick? Who do you guys think? What's your vote? We have any of the 13 Flame Chasers over here. I don't need to fight Ellie with Ellie because I already have all of her signets. But we have Mobius, Culpus, Aponia, Vilvi, is that Cosma, and Kevin. So, who do you guys want to fight? Who we beating up? Or I guess we could fight Ellie with Ellie. I mean, that would also be fine, I guess. I really need to do more of Elysian Realm. I've been really bad about this. Ellie versus Kevin? Okay. We will go fight Kevin. Alright, Kevin. Your sister's here to beat the shit out of you. Look at him. Come on, buddy. Alright, there you are. Alright, Kevin. Time to die. And then we do this. Bam. Boost both these things. I will wait. Almost to the end of it, so let's go test it. Let's see. I mean, I guess we're not really type counting anything. Like, Ellie doesn't really type counter much of the flame chasers anyways, because Stardust type didn't exist when all the flame chasers were designed, so... Sadly, we will not be getting... Alright, I need to dodge and do block and shield. Alright, come here, Kevin. Alright, give me one more, please. Come on, fight me. Fight me, Kevin. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Shield gone. I'm not worried about that. Now your health is going to go away. Forever. And I'm going to kill you again. I think I might have messed up one of these, but that's fine. Dude, look at his health just disappear. It doesn't exist anymore. I don't think you're gonna live very long, Kevin. Let's just see what this does. Yeah, I do think I'm getting a good grip over like how Ellie actually controls in this form. Yeah, I think I got a good grasp on it. It feels very nice. It's very intuitive. Well, you would not think that was the hardest difficulty of this. That was really, really easy. I like Hershey and Nigo's visuals better. I do kind of agree. I like this battle suit a lot. I do think it is good. Hershey and Nigo is just really solid. Also, her astral up is so rad. I wonder, did they have the tutorial for that up yet? I don't remember. I want to go do that really quick. I bet it's still up somewhere. Okay. Also, goddamn, I did a lot of that shit. Where would that be? It's under challenge, I think. No, it's event. Would they have put that under Hershey Ego? They do have it over here. Okay, let's see it, because I like her Stellar Opera stuff a lot. It's really good. Like, this stuff is just, it's just peak. Hold on, let's take a look at it. I can't think of another way to do this easily. Yeah. Go, Ellie! Domain expansion! Like, this is nice, first of all. I love her big, like, manta ray. That thing's fun. Then she summons all the signets from all the other flame chasers together. Like, that's great. If Cyrene doesn't have something like this for, like, her attacks, I feel like that's, like, sort of a waste. Because, like, it's such an important thing for, like, how Ellie handles stuff. I think it's just, Cyrene needs to do that. But look at this. Like, these are great visuals. Guys, seen Cyrene's kit? I saw the text. I didn't watch the animations of it, no. But we should. But hers should definitely do that. I feel like that would be a missed opportunity if not. That just, it looks nice. It just looks good. We're keeping our server episodes out now because over everything. Okay. I'll have to go look at that. Let's see. Also, Hershey Ego has like one of my favorite outfits in the entire game. Let me go pull up Ellie. So Ellie, first of all, always has the best outfits. Like, she's got one of the best swimsuits. She's got the maid outfit, which is really cute. Her Hershey Corruption one, the regular one, which is really, really good. But, like, look at this shit. Look at how nice this is. Like, I love this outfit so much. It's honestly just one of my favorites. It's so good. I also love that when they first showed us this outfit, it was during an event where she wasn't quite playable yet. They're like, hey, Ellie, why don't you get up and come help us? She's like, oh, I can't. They're like, well, why not? She's like, yeah, I'm stuck. Because her, like, tree branches got stuck on something. She just couldn't move without breaking it, which I thought was really funny. Which they've done a few times, actually. Like, even her default one, though. Like, Ellie doesn't need to get a wedding dress, because, like, look at this. It's her own wedding dress that Eden designed for her, I think. It's so good. Ellie always is the best stuff. I got so many things. How many more like fragments will I get for Thelma, actually? Thelma needs to be leveled up. I'll get 10 more of that at least by doing Battle Pass stuff, and then I can... I bought all of them already. I think I did anyways. Fragments. Yeah, here's some of this. She's so handsome. Yeah, Fuhua has another one too, who like... I do think Fuhua's outfits are like also some of my favorite. Like, let's just go look at some of these. Like, well, I mean, there's Senti, who like... This is perfect for Senti, honestly. Given that she's like, you know, the rebellious one. Also, Senti's summer outfit... I love her summer outfit so much. It's so good. And even her default one, like this is a good outfit for her. Like it's very solid. But like, damn, this is supposed to be like the wedding dress ones or whatever, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This is gorgeous. I love this. Even her like, you know, actual story one, being in her like, you know, trainee martial artist thing or whatever. What's so funny about this outfit to me is like, yes, it's very gorgeous. Yes, I love it. But it also is representative of like one of the darkest times in Fuhua's past. Like after everyone's dead, this is like the no mercy for the corrupted Fuhua. Which she's like just anything that's Honkai related murders. So, you know. It also represented like one of the darkest times of her past. Oh yeah. So, a fun story for you guys. Some of you who are regulars on my channel, you probably already heard this before, but I'll tell the story again. When this Fuhua was new, she was the reason why I started playing Honkai. Because I remember I was watching, and this is so funny. You guys remember in the early days of VTubing, when like Kizuna Ai was the only VTuber we really had? Or like Akari and whatever else? Aishan had a collab with Hoyo to like promote Honkai Impact 3rd, and she played the Chronicle stories with Phoenix Fuhua. And I remember looking at this, I'm like, damn, that's like a full ass game. That's good shit. And I saw this, and I was like, I can't wait for this character. I can't wait to play this one. And it was like 6 months off before we actually ended up getting her, and I was like, dude, I can't wait. Look, she gets her little knight armor, and then the dark one, which is also really good. It's just this good outfits. She also... I wonder, Fuhua might be the character who has one of the most outfits of any character. I think, because she has so fucking many. Like, her little suit and tie thing. I like her casual. The casual outfit's really cute. I like this hat. Like, this is a nice hat. This is good for her. Of course, I like all of this. This is a good fit for her. I like the rustic one. This is also solid. Another suit. That's called Dark Butler. I didn't even realize that's what that was called. That's really funny. Autumn Shades. Another good one. I love her stupid bird backpack. the P.O. bird. It's just, I love the backpack. It's great. I want one. Hillary would be so cute and so handsome at the same time. I know. She's great. She is, like, I think Fuhua is one of my favorite characters. I'm very biased. But her story is so compelling. I will say, though, this outfit is not one of my favorites, but this battlesuit has one of my favorite outfits for Fuhua, which is this one. I remember, like, when the game was still new, this was, like, a really, really good outfit. I saw this, I'm like, damn, this outfit is good. Also, fashion is another reason why I stuck with Impact 3rd. Like, I love good character design. I love good just stuff to look at. It's just nice. And I looked at this, I'm like, damn, that's some good shit. That is a good outfit. Let's see. What else does Fuhua have? Oh yeah, our first look at Senti. That's what this was. This was the original Senti. Let's go back to, yeah, her student form. This is class monitor Fuhua. This is when she's in school. And then when Senti takes over. I like this. I think this was in the manga too, right? Dark I don't like because all I can think of is Autumn manipulating her into doing shit she regrets so much. Yeah. I agree. I like this. I also like that canonically Fuqua was the inspiration for Watson in the Sherlock Holmes books. I love that that's actually canon, that Fuqua is Watson. That is one of the funniest fucking details, like weird obscure Honkai facts. Fuqua was the inspiration for Watson in Sherlock Holmes. Like that is amazing. I love that. She's good. But still, by far, this is still my favorite outfit for her. Like, this is just one of the best goddamn outfits in the entire game. It's so fucking pretty. I love this so much. I mean, I like the default one, too, because this feels like Phoenix, but even better. Like, this is such a good outfit, too, but, like, God, this shit is peak. It's so pretty. I love this. Let's bring her chewing out, ACD for changing her gender. Oh, yeah. Arthur Conan Doyle, he was not happy about, like, he was like, no, it's fine. Look, I'll change your ethnicity and I'll change your gender. Don't worry about that. She's like, I am Chinese, motherfucker. Fix it. Fix your shit. And also, why did you make me a man? Fuck you. She was not happy about that. And I'm like, honestly, valid. Absolutely fair. I don't blame you for that one bit. That's absolutely correct. You are valid for this. Let's see. What else could we do with Ellie today? Is there really not, like, a tutorial for Seely's new stuff? Oh, there is a new one. Okay, I thought they changed this. Okay, let's check this out. Because I'm hoping they'll actually, like, walk me through this one. Because I don't feel like I understand exactly what they changed about it. Also, I haven't seen her default outfit in ages. Alright, the pre-arm is evolved from Sea Cleansing Floret. When equipped by Hershworth, it's also as the leader, it can activate Astral Ring World Star, which she will be locked in Lifebinder form. I thought they wouldn't let you change her forms. That makes sense. During Stellar Outbursts, Seely has an all-new ultimate and receives different buffs based on the number of team members with Domain Resonance trait. I don't remember what Domain Resonance is. Additionally, when equipped by Seely, she can be switched out while she's casting Joint Weapon skill in Lifebinder form, and she will remain on the field until the attack ends. Okay. Walk me through it. How does it work? So this is with Kiana and Vita in her normal state. How does this work? So weapon skill and then joint weapon skill in this form, she can be switched out. While casting joint weapon skill, she remains on the field to attack ends. Yeah, they said that. That was from the base form too. World Star? Yeah. Silly healing World Star at a Waffle House and throwing chairs at someone? Yes. I need that. She could do it. Switch to Vita via QTE. She casts special weapon skill and you tap alt in her enhanced state. Okay. My Vitas look nicer. Now enhanced, cast special weapon skill, connect enhanced sequence 3-4. So just do the usual cycle of whenever you've activated your ult. That makes sense. Do we swap back to Seely or do we go to Kiana after this? Because Vita's combo attack consumes Stellar Drain, Seely's switch cooldown is decreased. A character gains Stellar Drain when she enters battle or exits Stellar Outburst. Please keep this in mind during the subsequent free practice session. Switch to Kiana via QTE and cast her special weapon followed by her ultimate. Okay, yep, that makes sense. And then you'll go back to Seely and it's like... Right? Yep, go back to Seely, do her ultimate, combo attack, joint combo attack to complete the rotation. Oh, I like her QTE. That was nice. Also, Seely, are you allergic to shoes? Because, girl, I swear to God, I feel like half of your battles just don't have shoes. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I feel like I understand that better now. I was wondering why I couldn't figure out where the tutorial was for this, but they just kind of like hid it away. Which, I guess that makes sense. I guess. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, let's do this cycle first. Is this just like a practice session or something else I need to know about it? There's a lot more tutorials for this than I thought there would be. Okay, is this just walk me through the cycle again? Oh no, this is when Stellar Outburst is actually active. Okay, never mind. Agent can't act in time-frozen domains, so what you're seeing has been modified with Astral Ring lasting longer than usual. So, first activate it. Okay. Then do her basic attacks. Until you've depleted all of the meter. And then I'm assuming casting her ult. Oh no, not her ult. Okay. Go to Vita. Then do all of her attacks. The usual shit for her. That makes sense. Okay, then go to Kiana. So just doing all of her basic attacks with this stuff. Then her ult. Okay, so I did this wrong earlier when we were playing with this team. Switch back to Sealy via QTE, combo attack joint, and then cast Ultra Quick. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's not actually all that difficult. I really fucked that up because I have a hard time remembering these things. I feel like I don't do a great job with that. Like, I'll do the tutorial and I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'll come back to it again in like 3 months and do it again and then forget about it immediately. This is why I have to like keep doing Elysian Realm to practice with characters, because then I'm kind of forced to learn how they work. Otherwise you lose. So, alright, what else could I possibly need to know about this? Weird, putting her with Helia and Coralie. Okay, why? How does this team work? I thought, like, Helia does lightning, Coralie does fire. Why is Sealy a physical support in this team? Alright. She'll demonstrate Grail of Infinitude team. Oh, because is it going to do with their element? That's why. Okay. It's this other stuff. I got you. So when Sealy has this stuff, then she goes with this team. First, you swap her in. Trigger her evasion skill, cast ult, followed by special weapon. Okay. So use her regular ult, do the weapon skill, go to Coralie. Use this stuff, I'm assuming cast her ult. Yeah. Then swap to Helia. And then... yeah, so tap ult. Use weapon skill. And just keep doing ult, I'm assuming. And just keep doing it until you max out the meter. So that's just usual Helia stuff. Like, that's nothing new here. God, the animations for that are so good. Okay, yeah. That's just the typical support role for her. Except now, because she has Stellar Outburst, she can actually be useful for this team. Where otherwise she would not have been very useful. That makes more sense. You know what's funny to me is, like, I don't normally care about meta and team comp all that much. I don't typically give a shit. But for whatever reason, like, I just kind of remember the basics of a lot of how character team comps work in Impact 3rd, and only Impact 3rd. You asked me about Star Roll, completely fucking lost. You asked about Genshin, 50-50. But this one, I feel like I understand this a little bit. And I don't know why that is, because, like, I'm not like that with, like, any other game, really. I don't typically care. It's kind of funny. Though, if you were to ask me about meta, like, specifics of skills and skill names and, like, what, like, specific substats you would want for Stigmata, I couldn't tell you about that. Figure it out. It's not that relevant anyway. Okay, so this is whenever we're using Stellar Outburst, so we'll let Helia cast it. That makes sense. So building up all of her stuff. So just do her entire damage cycle. Except not the ult, apparently. So then go to Sealy, let her do... That's new. Okay. Okay, so let her do this whole thing. Alright. Then I'm assuming go over to Coralie. Okay. Then you do her Casper's attack. Or not. I guess not. Okay. Noted. So now we do Helia's like full damage cycle? Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That's not hard to learn. That's actually pretty straightforward. I have to remember what the actual cycle is for these teams, because again, I'm really bad at remembering that. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Now that we've learned all of that stuff. What is all this new stuff? What do we got? Alright, all the new emblems we have from doing Elysian Realm, because I haven't been doing it. For shame. Also, a really weird thing. This is like a not really a complaint, but it's kind of an odd thing. So, I'm used to seeing Ellie float. So, imagine my surprise when I go into, like, the part 2 map, and she's just walking. Like, huh. I thought she'd just kind of float around, but no, she runs. She's just gonna run around. It's okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can get a comparison of how tall she actually is. Look at this. She's like shorter than Prometheus. Look how fucking tiny she is. I haven't been using Dragon Coralie often enough to actually figure out how to trigger her fire breath. She has another attack that I don't remember how it works. She has 2 ults. There's one where she has like the little like drill thing, and then her fire breath thing is like only whenever you're in astral op, like stellar outburst stuff. But there's another one that she has that I do not know how to trigger consistently, and I don't know what to do with it because I haven't played her enough to really just, because she's always in support role. Like, Coralie's not really like your DPS. She's always in a support role, mostly for like supporting Helia. But like, I'm bad at that. I don't remember shit. I don't remember anything. Also, since I have some pulls, let's see if I get lucky and I can get a duplicate of this, because I need to get a Sin 3 of this. I only have the first one right now. And I don't really want to spend money because Kiana's outfit's coming out soon, and that will take money from me. And I've spent so much fucking money on this. Come on. Let me be lucky for once. Don't make me go to hard pity on this one. Don't do that to me. I know we're like 40 pulls away from it, but like, come on. The weapon banner's always been somewhat nice to me, comparatively. Depending on what character and what banner we're talking about. Come on, Gamba. What do we got? More purple. I support Helia if I were Coralie too. She needs the support. Honestly, like, Helia and Coralie's relationship is some of the funniest and most satisfying back and forth. Like, it's so good. Alright. I'm not going to pull any more on that because I need to leave at least 300 here for me to do stuff. I wonder if I can find the image of this. I wonder if it's in our cutscenes. Oh, God. I do wish they'd fix the fucking menus here. If you want to go back and look at, like, old cutscenes, yeah, this is really, like, not built for desktop. Alright, let's see. Where is that cutscene? Is it in this, or is it in... this is Helia's Crash Out arc. Okay, is it earlier than this? Oh, you know what? It was in one of the events, wasn't it? Yeah, it was an event. In which case, I might be able to find that more readily in... Let's see. Start... Where's that? Voyage log? Where was that? What was that under? Fuck. I don't remember which one it was. You know what, actually? I think it's in a really weird spot. Let's see. Not this stuff. That's all the part other part 1 stuff. Let's see, this one. Was it in... It might have been... Oh, here we go. It's in one of these. Also, yes, here it is. Celia getting pissed. That's what this is. I love this shit so much. It's so fucking funny. But it has to be in... It wasn't that one, was it? I have Vita deleting male entropy. That was fun. One of these... See, past events. Was it this one? Yes, yes. Switch it back to the other one. Yeah. Just roll back time casually. Don't worry about that. We're not worried about it. Let's see. Here. You gonna let me actually see the cutscenes? Damn it. I don't remember which one it is, but there's one of these where like fucking... There's 2 things about it. The first is that Coralie pretends... Like, they're like a VR game. Coralie pretends to be Helia. But, like, she's doing it like a way that, like, is her idealized version of Helia, like, somewhat flirty. And I think it's actually in the main story where she just straight up grabs Helia's legs and just hugs her thighs. She's like, oh yeah, hugging her thighs is super comfy. And they make jokes about this. And, like, Coralie has done this on more than one occasion and just likes hugging Helia's thighs. And then later on, when we do, like, Helia's, like, crash out arc, they have, like, Helia's core memories, like, things that, like, are the most important to her. And one of those core memories is Coralie hugging her fucking thighs. It's so good. It's so fucking dumb. And I love it. They're so down bad for each other in the best possible way. Coralie had it bad. Like Coralie fell first, and then Helia just... You know, she went on, like, a somewhat murderous side tangent with her evil alternate self for a little while, just because she thought her dog girlfriend died. So, you know, had a bit of a rough time of it, but don't worry about that. That's not important. All right, let's see. It was the part... I think she hugs thighs during the part with Lantern. Which would be not this. Okay, that's the crash out arc, which we're not worried about. It's before that. It would be... Senna, there's the dance. Would it be one of these ones? I don't remember. It's been so long. It's kind of weird to imagine that part 2's been out for like a year now. Like, or at least over a year. Almost 2 now, I think. Because like March, I think, will be 2 years. Like February or March should be 2 years that we've had part 2 actually out. There's a lot of shit that's going on. I think that's when they first introduced Lantern was here. There's a cutscene somewhere in here. I don't know where they fucking hit it. It's somewhere. Okay. Do I do another run of this to max out Ellie and get her other signet? I might. I might do that. Not that I need much in the shop. Though I do need to do runs of, like... We need runs of Misthalin and Aponia so I can unlock these things, because I need to unlock that. You see how bad I've been? I haven't been doing my Elysian Realm stuff, and I have a bunch of shit in the shop I haven't purchased because I've just not been doing it. I could have all these fragments for these characters purchased, and I just haven't at all been doing that. For shame. You know, maybe we could do some of the event stuff. Not the current stuff, but we might could like replay some of the old stuff if you guys are interested in that. Because this event's been pretty funny. It's also been very weird. Like, I'll go back and redo this thing. Like, this event has been super, super strange. Because I don't know how to describe this other than the context of, like, Zenless has something similar to this. You're stuck in story lock hell. Leave me allowed to run Elysian Realm? Yeah. Like, Zenless has a mini game that's sort of like this. I don't know how to describe this as, like, a thing. Also, fuck. Which one of these did Ellie actually need? Okay, she needs the kendo sword and the other thing. So we'll do this. Basically, she like auto attacks everything, and then you collect a bunch of like experience points as you go through this to keep leveling up your skills and select stuff. Vampire Survivors Light. I'll have to trust that that's accurate because I have no idea what that is. I will say I haven't played like the newest patch stuff with this because like that just came out today, and I would normally just go record it. But like, so far playing Vilvi in this mode is probably the most broken shit because Vilvi is so fucking overpowered in this. It's kind of hilarious. Alright, give me this thing. The chalk stick loader. Let's see. Give me this thing. What is this? Oh yeah, the little trials are they're kind of random, but you played Culpus and made him unkillable. Auto killed him stuff. Yeah, you know, the thing with that is like when I played Culpus in this, every time I played him, I always died very early on and had to like refresh it. But after I got further along into it, I was perfectly fine. But it took me a minute to actually get that like set up and ready. Let's refresh that. Man, none of these are really... Oh, we'll just do max HP. It's fine. It's been a pretty fun event, though. Like, I like this event so far. It's very silly. I think by far the highlight has been... They have, like, you know, Cosma and Kiana stuff for teaching all the courses. And then Cosma has recorded his own lecture prior to the thing and just is pretending to be a teacher. Well, the actual, like, recording plays through, so he's just, like, faking it until Vilvi unplugs it. And that exposes his, like, deception. And then what I love about this is that Ellie's solution to that is just to pull out her goddamn megaphone. It's like, here you go, Cosma, you'll be fine. Like, Ellie and her damn, like, megaphone. She's a fucking menace. She had this shit whenever, like, Meg defeated Mobius. And then proceeded to record, like, sus things of stroking May's horns and trolling Mobius. It's just like, girl, why are you like this? She's so funny. I do sort of wish that, like, in Star Rail that, like, Siren to be a little bit more gremlin, because Ellie is very gremlin. And I appreciate that about her. Okay. We'll get the chalk stick loader again. Attack speed would be pretty good. HP, and damage reduction are all Compass needs. Yeah. I think I learned that pretty quickly. But it was like, again, like early on in the run, like before the first boss would be like when I would die. And the moment I would get beyond that, it was like, oh yeah, no, I'm unkillable. There's no way you're going to stop me. Let's do this one. What else do I want to give Ellie during this run? And will it be better than the last run I did of this? Okay, there's the elite. We need to take care of that thing. Hey, could you target the elite, please? Thank you. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we could get Vilvi's, like, giant fucking cannon thing, which I think would be very funny. Or we get Kevin, or, not supposed to Kevin. This is the one we use for Culpus, isn't it? The shield. That's with HP recovery. And then this one's on cooldown. So recovery, cooldown. Let's actually, I think I want to do cooldown on this. Alright, oh, let's level up the chalk stick loader some more. These ones take a little long. You also let Eponia, she's fun. She's in like the newest story stuff, right? This is they just released like today. Because I haven't seen how she plays yet, because I obviously haven't done that. Because I don't stream those, I record those. Until the day I figure out how to record the audio and video separate from my stream, odds are we won't be doing much of that. But Maybe one day. Let's do this one. I really need to, like, reset everything. Her and Dudu. Oh, yeah. I want to play as Goose. That'd be fun. Also, I like that Durandal became the Goose. Like, Kiana's a tuna, but Durandal's Goose. I'm very amused at that. Oh, shit. I forgot the trials were up. Oops. I missed that, but that's okay. I was not paying attention. I need some help, please. Thank you. I did notice that if you play with Vilvi, Vilvi's one thing is that you really need to have, like, magnets spawning regularly because she kills so much shit on screen, but you can't collect all of it. Like, that's sort of like the biggest problem with her. Alright, come on now. Stupid I-Chan and your damn cabbages. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I'll use the heals. I feel like I'm not attacking fast enough to do damage to them. Yeah. I know you got Oath of Judah. Right, there you go. Let's do... Okay, here's cooldown. That's useful. And then we'll do this one to level that up some more. I mean, halfway through, we're doing pretty good. Despite the fact that I missed some of the trials because I was sidetracked and not paying attention. Which is pretty typical for me, I think. Well, Aichin has Oath of Judah. Well, she also summons Kiana's, like, cat paws thing, too. Like, I know why Aichin shoots cabbages, because that's, like, you know, the meme. That she has, like, the cabbage hair and whatever. That's, like, the long-running joke. But, like, her using, like, Oath of Judah and then also Kiana's, like, Neko Charm or whatever attack. Like, why do you have that? Why are you doing that? Also, you want to know about a character in Honkai lore that confuses the absolute fuck out of me? That's Aichan. Aichan's so goddamn weird. Like, a pseudo-time crystal character? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, I know that she explained it, but like, what a weird fucking character. She's like a somewhat observer who's like kind of aware of the player. But, like, I don't know. She's a weird one. I don't feel like they're, like, of all the things they, like, info dump the fuck out of, the pseudo-time crystal, they just kind of dropped on you with, like, no real explanation. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean in this context? I don't understand. Alright, our attack speed should be good. I'll let her kill some more stuff first. Yeah, I probably should have waited on that. It's fine, though. I'm trying to remember. The next boss is... shit. Who's the next one? I guess we're gonna find out. I don't think it's Herrscher the Void, is it? Oh no, it's Rosa and Lilia. Okay. Oh, yeah, Rosa, Lilia, and Veliona, I think, right? Or no, is it not? Let's do... We'll do cooldown again. Oh no, it is Herrscher the Void. Okay, never mind. I know Veliona is one of the bosses, but not for this one. Ow. Rosa, you're going to need to stop that. You and Sida need to chill. Hey, stop that. Rosa, you've been bad. No sweets for you. Oh, God. I can't do a dash, and that's driving me nuts. God. Yeah, I'm not doing nearly enough damage to this like I wanted. Rosa's gotta go. Rosa, get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's get this leveled up. This has quickly become Toho. And it did not need to become Toho. Alright. Bye, Sirin. Or Water Jin, or whatever the fuck else you are in this context. I don't know. They keep changing it every event. It's always Kiana and or Sirin or whatever. It's one of them. I wonder if I'll get a better score this time. I feel like the answer is no. I feel like I'm taking too long at the moment. Okay, max out the Kendo sword. The Chocolater was maxed out, right? Or did I not get the thing I needed to level that up? There's one of the elites. Hey, can we deal with that thing too? I kind of need that. Yeah, we maxed it. Okay, cool. I thought so. Excuse me, fellas. I gotta not forget the one thing we're supposed to be paying attention to. Okay, surviving the siege. This is easy. Just sit still and let her just auto-kill everything. Why worry? This is no problem. Just sit here for 10 seconds and mind my business for a minute. Go, Ellie! Level... You know what? Let's level your attack up. Okay, let's do... Attack again. And attack again. I'm trying to think, like, if they have a cap on levels. They probably would, but I haven't been able to hit it yet. I think 21 might have been the highest I got, but I haven't been able to get past that. And I think that was with Vilvi that I was able to do that. I wasn't able to do that anywhere else. Like, usually it's like the 19 or 20 that I get to. Also, is this supposed to be like a sort of weird, chibi Herschel of Rhymestar type thing? The left tutorial and upgrades can see if you signatures got them they're from too. Oh yeah. I just tried to remember what it was. I keep forgetting. Because, like, most of the time they have, like, from what I can tell, there's, like, a sort of favorable gear set or whatever, where they all kind of scale off the same stuff. So you try to, like, target on getting those three. So you have to get as minimal additional skills as necessary to, like, make sure all of them are scaling on the same thing. And you just kind of, like, fill out the rest of the stuff with whatever you want. Depending on how your playstyle is. That's how I understand it. I might be wrong on that. What even is this thing? It's a whale. Do you think that's what Eden turns into? It might be what Eden turns into. Return to stage. Let's go. Did I do better? I did slightly better than the last time. What? How do... Not, God damn, they're like 1,000 points above me? What the hell? How did you do that? What did you do? How did you do? How did you do that? With what character? Huh. Also, I'm using this person called Navia-chan and they're playing Durandal. That's funny. Good job, person. I like you. You're funny. Yeah, I don't think Ellie is the character you would need for that one. It has to be... Either it's like a newer character or they're using something else that I haven't had yet. Because, like, you can't level them up past this. It couldn't be Kevin, right? I feel like it has to be Vilvi. Or one of the new ones. I'm not sure, though. Maybe. Oh, wait. I got new rewards for that. Hell yeah. I didn't think I was going to get that. No big deal. We can do the rest of that later. I kind of do want to do another Elysian Realm run. So I still need to get the rest of her signets. Let's see, collection rewards. Yeah. Hold on a fucking second. I'm missing one of Coralie's as well? Shit. Why have I not done that? Bad. What about, did I get Helia's? I got Helia's, right? I must have, because all these are done. Well, that is unforgivable. I need to fix that right the fuck now. Hold on. Coralie's the easiest, Elysian Realms. I mean, yeah, she's not particularly hard to do stuff with. I might just, like, quickly go in and collect the one I need and then, like, end it early just to get the collection bonus. So she needs Scorched Plains. Ellie needs Golden Arrow. Yeah, let's just, like, quickly do a deep sequence thing. And just rapidly end it. Because that'll count for, like, the collection bonus, I think. As long as I'm not on the first floor, I think it counts. Or I could just do a run. I mean, there is that, too. No. Golden Arrow, select. And Bright Star, select. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And then we'll just go to the next floor, and we'll immediately end it so we can get the collection stuff for it. It's fine. Alright. Quit and finalize. Give up. Give me that collection bonus. Easy. Why actually do a run when I can quickly do not that? So then the other one I needed was Scorched Plains for Coralie. So let's just go over here. Coralie, where are you? I need to get your stuff. There she is. I probably should have done a lot of it. I'm so behind. Like, I have EP Teddy, and I still haven't done all of her stuff either. I've been so bad about that. Alright, Scorched Plains, got it. Also, it's not just Ellie. There's just a random chibi Ellie this patch, I guess. I guess that's just how it goes. That's fine. Okay. Give me this collection bonus, please. I don't want those extra crystals. Collection rewards, claims. Thank you. Not that 20 extra crystals is going to matter that much, but I feel like I'd be annoyed if I didn't have all of these. That would bother me. Let's see, who all do I actually need to level up in this? Ellie needs to level up to 15. I know Coralie does, and so does Helia. I think... did I level Vita finally? I did level Vita. So EP Teddy is 1. Sushong. Oh, God, Helia's is bad. Damn, I gotta level you up immensely. So a lot of the recent characters minus Kiana. Who is after EP Teddy, and yet EP Teddy's still at 13, because I keep forgetting to do that. That's so funny. I've got to do better with this. Not that there's, like, a huge reason to do that. I mean, you get, like... You get an upgrade reward. It is 100 crystals, though, isn't it? And with these characters here, that's, like, an easy, like, what? 1, 2... 3... That's, like, 400 crystals right there. Like, that's just an easy 400 just to do that a little bit. I'm trying to remember what you actually need to get them up to that. I think it's through the first boss you get enough that you can actually, like, level them to 15 without having to, like, do a full run. I think. I don't think Ellie's a good example of this, though, because she gets a boost at the moment. Why don't we try it? We have Coralie. What does Coralie need as a thing? Oh god, where is all this? Coralie, where are you at? You need what? Culpus, Kevin, Aponia? Okay. Oh, oops. Not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Deep sequence. Let's turn that off because we don't really need to do that. For each signet of ego obtained, physical element to breach. That actually is not too bad. She doesn't really need this. Decimation or deliverance. That would be a better one. Oh god, there's a lot of level 15. Why are they all 15s this time? Weird. Okay. So then you needed... What was it, like Fuqua was one, and then it was you? Or was it... It might have been Raven, actually. Yeah, I think it was Raven. That would make more sense. Fire damage, turn that off. Go. Let's just get her up to the first boss, and we'll see what she can do. Because I only really need to get her to 15, and then I can just kind of call it done on that. Doesn't have to be anything else. So let's give you... Let's do Eternal Fire, I guess. I'm not going to read it very carefully. It doesn't matter that much. I can sort of figure it out. Let's see if I can remember how Coralie's supposed to play, because I really don't remember. Okay, Stellar Outburst. Do your thing, Coralie. Become Casterus. Easy. I do like the way she feels to play, though. Like, Coralie's not a bad character. Shame that Starworld doesn't have Culpus. The closest we get is Mayday. But Mayday's not as funny as Culpus can be. It's a damn shame. Let's do this one. I like normal Coralie better. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being a thing. I feel like figuring out where to slot Dragon Coralie in the rotation feels a bit weird to me. It's not bad, but a lot of people I know really did not like this design. Like, they really did not like Dragon Coralie's design at all. I don't mind it. It makes sense narratively, but I do think regular Coralie does have, like, more interesting outfits and stuff. Like, I think her regular outfits are better. We'll see what they end up doing. They might add some extra outfits for Dragon Coralie later that are more fun. Like, this is fine. It makes sense, but it's not like... I don't know. I think her base stuff is probably better. But the dragon's fun. Melt them all, Coralie. Go! And they're dead. Remember how that's supposed to be the hardest difficulty? I don't hate it, but I do think could wear something a bit nicer. It feels very revealing. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. Like, Hoyo's always had somewhat revealing outfits. I think for some people it makes them uncomfortable because Coralie, even though she is an adult and they have said that she is over, like, I think she's over 20. I think for some people, because of how short she is, it makes them uncomfortable. Which I get. I'm just thinking more of, like, just from proper design standpoint. Coralie has, like, she's a dog, right? Like, she's a dog girl. So her being, like, a dog girl and a dragon is a bit of an odd design decision, I think. And I do think that her regular battlesuit and a lot of the extra outfits for that are generally better. They kind of suit her a little bit more. That said, I'm willing to see what they'll do with it in the future. If maybe they get a more interesting outfit, but... I mean, you know, it's not my favorite. I just don't like the outfit. I mean, that's also fair, too. And you would not be, like... You would not be, or what remember, you would not be alone in that sentiment, because I remember seeing a lot of discussion about this on Twitter. People just like did not like Dragon Corley's design. I thought it was fine. Like, as far as like Hoyo's like revealing outfits are concerned, I mean, let's. Oh, I have an example that I think is actually properly relevant to this. Let's go to the next floor, and then we'll circle back to this in a second. Really saw that the outfit stuff's really just not good. Yeah, so here's what I think about when I see this outfit. And you can decide whether or not you like it. And I think either would be fair, because I don't think it's a bad, like, criticizing it is not a bad stance to have. I think it is fair. But it reminds me of some of the old Bronya outfits. Specifically things like Candy Demon, right? Like this one. It reminds me of stuff like this, or like these, right? Like, it's what it, like, makes me remember, is stuff like this. Which have been in the game from, like, the very beginning. But even in the context of, like, outfits like this for Bronya, they're not my favorite either. Like, Candy Demon is fine and all, but, like, this is not my favorite thing. Like, this outfit for Bronya is like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess. Like, they brought this one back. Like, this is a better one, but, like, you know, like, it's not horrible, but it's not really, like, my favorite thing. And then, I think it's not this one. Because you look at like this, like Hersher of Reason and Truth. Like, look at Truth. Like, she has like the same kind of vibe-ish, but they've added more to it, and it just feels like it's not so much about it being too revealing to me. It's just like there's not enough there. Like, it just doesn't give you a lot to like look at. And I think that's ultimately like the problem, is like if the design is just, you know, revealing for the sake of it or whatever, it's just like there's random patches of like there's just not a lot going on, so it isn't enough to really draw your attention to it. It doesn't really like stand out other than just for the fact that it's kind of revealing-ish, right? Like, it's not actually a good design in the sense of like comparing it to their other outfits and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like this shows a lot of skin, but like this has a lot of visually interesting stuff incorporated into it, and it looks okay. Like this looks pretty good. This is a fine swimsuit. It works. You go look at like, where's Hersher of Reason? Yeah, again, like Hersher of Reason did the same thing. They added like this skirt thing, which does cover up more than her other outfits, but it still maintains that same kind of motif. But it's just better. Like, there's just more shit going on, so it's more interesting to look at. Like, it just looks nice. Also, the versions for the Evangelion crossover, God, I love these. I love these so much. These look so good. Like, this is just good shit. Like, this looks nice. And I think the Dragon Corley probably could have gone this route, and it might have been better, but I think the problem they ran into with Corley was... Let me go over to that dragon outfit so we can go see. So the problem with Dragon Corley is she does have a lot going on, right? She has, like, the cape wings thing. She has the tail. So adding more, like, stuff down here might be visually cluttered. Shouldn't have a stack of skins. Yeah, I have a lot of these. Like, it's not any more revealing than anything else we've seen from her or from other characters, but I think it's just like, I don't know how you would really balance stuff here with all the extra shit she's got going on. Not that it would be impossible. I think you could do it, and I think maybe we might could look to May for that, because May's got a lot of shit going on. Let's go over to May's outfits. Where is her or Thunder? Like, May's got a lot of stuff, but again, it's still like not that much. Like, she has these things going on. I don't know. I'm not really sure how you would like really adjust that design, because you don't want to add too much, because it would be very, very cluttered at that point. And that's sort of the issue you run into with it. But I have said before that I do think Corley's other outfits are better. Like, this is super cute. Like, got her like little skirt thing, the nice shoes and stuff. I think you could probably do something kind of like this, and it might be okay. Also, this is called fucking Puppy Patrol. That's hysterical. I love that. That's so funny. And this is fine too. Like, again, you have her in like shorts and a little coat thing of some kind. I feel like part of why Corley's thing looks a little off is because like she has like she's either in a skirt or she's in shorts. She has something like this. And I think maybe putting this into that might have been somewhat better. Or maybe like the thing that people always complain about in Zinless of like the like hot pants, I guess, like this is the Yishuan has. Maybe putting Corley in something like that, with like openings on like the hips here and still having it cut at the same spot. Maybe that would have looked better. And that would not have felt too visually cluttered. That might have been a better call here. Just to make this look more interesting. But I think there does feel like there's something missing. I think where I'm at with that. It does feel like there's something missing. I don't hate it, but it feels like there's something missing. I feel like it would benefit from just adding something around the waist. We've done a lot to it. Yeah, well, that's sort of the thing with, like, with Bronya, right? Like, we looked at Bronya's outfits, and that was a big thing, is they had that same kind of style of outfit, but they gave her, like, a skirt of some kind. And that really helped, like, add more, like, visually interesting shit to look at in the actual design itself. Whereas before, it wasn't really anything to look at all. It was just nothing really going on with it. And they do this with all these kinds of characters. Like, Prometheus has the same thing. A little skirt of some kind or whatever, even if it's somewhat revealing, or a dress or something. Like, these still have, like, skin showing in some way, but they're not, like, just a, you know, random slap-on kind of thing. Hell, we could even go check out, like, where's, like Mobius? Like, Mobius is a good way to look at this. Like, she has, like, a skin-tight thing. It accentuates, like, curves and stuff. And she does have, like, sort of, like, patchwork thing, but, like, you still get the sense of what you're kind of looking at here, and I think maybe Corley could have looked at something like that. That would have been okay. Even here. Also, this outfit, particularly to me, is very funny, because I remember people hated this. When they saw that the leaks for it, it was so immensely hated, then when it came out, they're like, oh, actually, like, we love this. This outfit is pretty hated, though, I think. I think a lot of people don't like this outfit. It looks like clothes, not a torn-up swimsuit. Yeah, yeah. I think some tweaks could have worked. I don't have the part 3 art book because they didn't do like a thing for us this time where we could actually like earn it for free, which I think sucks. I have to order it, but I wonder if Dragon Corley's in that art book, and if she is, I want to see what other designs they had for her because I'd be very curious as to like what they would have done with that. Because I know that I did an art piece a while back with like alternate outfits for Ellie because they had like one where she was wielding like a sword, which I thought was really good. I actually might redo that because I think I could do better art of it now. But like Sword Ellie is like really cute. I like Sword Ellie a lot. There's a bunch of other like alternate outfits and stuff that are really fun to like explore and look at. Maybe we'll do a stream of that at some point, like drawing some of the alternate outfits. So damn, Durandal, you got a lot of shit. I forgot she had so much stuff. Silly does too. Damn, girl. Yeah, I think you just look at like any of like these other like same kind of build characters that Corley has, and it's just they usually have a skirt or some kind of like shorts or something, just something around the waist. I think adds more to it. Corley's her dragon form is maybe one of the weaker designs of part 2 right now. Again, I don't hate it as much as other people do though. It just definitely needs to be better. An outfit that I don't particularly like, though, is this one. Of all the, like, you know, like, wedding dress outfits for characters, I don't like Rita's all that much. This feels like lingerie. It doesn't really feel like an actual dress, you know what I mean? I don't know that I like this one. Of all the wedding dresses, this might be one of my least favorite ones. I will say, though, I think my least favorite outfit by far in the entire game might be this one. I don't like this outfit. I think this might be my least favorite in the game. I don't think I like this. Himiko has many really, like, cute outfits. That's not one of them. It's cute, though. I mean, it's fine. I don't like this. I think what I don't like about it is I don't like this, like, patchwork stuff here. Like, this stuff. Himiko Glass didn't think you needed this. Yeah, it's good, though. I think it's, like, the jacket thing is what I don't like. I think if we didn't have that, I wouldn't hate it as much. But the weird, like the patchwork stuff, it looks like a quilt. And I just don't, it doesn't vibe with me. I don't care for it. That said, an outfit I do really like though, is like this. Like her squad days. I loved this outfit, like young Himiko. Like, this is a good one. See winter jackets with that, though? I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's, like, not unreasonable. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but I just don't, as far as my personal tastes are concerned, I just don't like it. But pirate Himiko? Dude, this shit, this is what I wanted. This is, I think, one of my favorite outfits, personally. I love this. This is a great outfit. This is fantastic. They cooked with that one. That one's fun. What was the other one that they did that I really liked? Oh, yeah, this one. I really liked this a lot. This was a good one. Both of these, like her... I think these were like her Chinese New Year outfits. I think they're two different ones. Both of these are really solid. Like, I like these a lot. Young Himiko in her engineer girl fit. I mean, she's a pirate. It's just pirate Himiko. It's great. I like both of these. These are really, really solid ones. The Chinese New Year stuff is always, like, really good outfits, I think. And they've gotten a lot better with those over the years, but, like, those are pretty good ones. Blood Rose, I don't know. Blood Rose is fine. It feels kind of like a prom dress. Like a torn-up prom dress. Like, it's okay. It's not my favorite. Her wedding dress, though, this is much better. I like this one. Teddy has a fucking ton of outfits. God damn, Teddy, holy shit. Also, you know what? No. I lied. I do know what the worst outfit in the game is. And it's Teddy's. Teddy has the worst outfit in the game. You guys, none of you are ready for this. Look at it. Look at it, and just the more you look at this, the more uncomfortable. This is the worst one. I think this is the worst one. This one is very cursed. Did you need long Klee in your life? No? Well, too bad. That's what you get now. That's what you're getting. Sucks to suck. Have fun with this. It's just, I don't... She's forced into by the Genshin collab? Yeah. This is, yeah. It was a choice. It was a choice. Decisions were made there. Don't like that one. Please stretch. Very much so. That said, I think I really do like, though, is, like, I'm glad that, like, they brought back Luna. Who, like, Luna has, like, you know, like, this outfit. And then they have, like, a few others that were relevant for other things. But I like that, like, this outfit specifically sort of came back when she got to, like, her big form. And they just sort of, like, reimagined it as this. Like, when Luna actually came out as, like, a proper character, and they just sort of, like, redid her old motif and got this. Like, this is good shit. I'm a sucker for vampire aesthetics. Like, I love vampire shit. Just, like, a lot. Case in point, I have... Let's just see if my button will work for it. Will the button work? Swap me over. Let's go. Come on. There it is. Case in point, I love vampire shit. I have it already. I need to recalibrate it, though. Case in point. She has the same cool sword and they start fucking... No, I agree. Fucking chainsaw greatsword. This is the coolest shit ever. This is fucking rad. Like, I love this. Luna was a pretty controversial character when she came out, but, like, dude, come on. Like, the fucking fit for this is, like, one of my favorite outfits in the entire game. It's so fucking cool. Her Chinese New Year one, like, this is fine. It's okay. I think this is okay. The wedding dress, though, I love this, though. Like, the fucking, like, the singed parts on the bottom of the dress with, like, the nice particle effects. Oh, I love that. How she's tied up the veil to be, like, bat ears. Dude, it's so good. The like, jewels hanging off the roses look like blood. This is so fucking cool. Like, I love this. This is such a really cool thing. Chainsaw Greatsword that splits into 2 Chainsaw Greatswords that Ultra Sag bleed damage. Yeah. She's so good, too. Like, Luna is so broken. I love playing as Luna. Let's see. Teddy's got some good outfits. I think hers are... They tend to lean a little bit on, like, the kid side with Teddy. Because, I mean, she is physically supposed to be, like... She's, like, physically 12. But I think she's in, like, her 50s at this point. She gets some good outfits, but, like, some of her outfits, I'm kind of like... I could kind of leave them here or there. Let's see. Like, Alice in Wonderland one. Yeah, it's fine. I like Twilight Paladin. This is a really good one. This one... It's okay. It's whatever. Though I guess, technically speaking, this isn't Teddy. If we're splitting hairs with this, this is, what's her name? Amber? She's the other one. The one that, works, or used to work as Otto's assistant. Because she's also a Teddy clone that survived for some reason. I don't think they ever really explained that. I think that was left ambiguous as to why she survived. Let's go back to Brazilian Coco. Let's swap that model. Let me go back over here. Brazilian Shork. It's going to take it a minute. There it is. All right. My tracking stuff swapped back over. I forgot to save the settings. It's fine. Yeah, I think we will do another Elysian Realm run. It is a... actually, I'm saying that, but I'm looking at it, and it's already past 11, and we've done basically everything we needed to do. I do need to do more runs, but, like, at the moment, we don't really need to worry too much about that. I've got the weekly rewards, so maybe we'll just call it. Recommended. And I'll do this later. I'm not worried about this today. So yeah, I think we will call it. But this has been fun. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. This has been a really good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I might do more stuff like this. Just like playing a few runs at this. Chatting about lore and what I feel about things. I think it'd be pretty fun to do. Maybe after the event is done, we'll come back and do like a full playthrough of the current events and stuff. Give a sense of that. Watch the team trounce all over the icons a bit. I mean, I would love to. I don't really want to play other people's content on the channel too much. I mean, reacting to like official Hoyo posts is one thing, but like independent animators are better just like, hey, go like support that person and like go give their channel some love. Yeah. So as far as streams this week are concerned, we are not doing anything again until Saturday. We're going to continue our Relic Hunter Shantae fan art. Probably going to do line art and actually finish up everything for that. I have an idea for a background for this one, which is really fun. And then we'll do Silk Song Saturday night. We might slot Zenless and Star Rail in there somewhere. I need to do like the Star Rail events before the patch runs out. And Zenless, we have a few events to do as well. So we might slot that in somewhere. I haven't decided where though. But we'll decide on that later. Who is currently live? Can we go raid someone? Who's up right now? Oh, Kyrie's up. What is she doing? She's doing some monster game. Red's doing Digimon. That's kind of fun. You know what? Let's go raid Kyrie. I haven't raided Kyrie in a long time. Let's go say hi to her. I hope that's the right one. Yeah, there we go. So I look forward to seeing you guys again Saturday morning. I will probably try to work on some art stuff in the meantime so we can have stuff to post on Twitter because I haven't posted like 2 months, even though I have art that's been finished for a while. I've been kind of bad. So I will see you guys again a little bit later. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye.